Wake up, gamers, because you're listening to the Big Think Dimension with Noel, Slamrocket, and Bob Video Games.
Why is it always you're autistic and never thank you for showing me every Sonic racing game you own?
Would you rather hear about the Horse Girls?
Chris Wolfart.
I didn't even tell you yet.
And Dr. Aggro.
I agree with that one pod lord.
Here on GigaBoots.
I just don't think it's fair.
I mean, we told them we showed them every Sonic racing game. They didn't. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
What is this response?
I don't get it.
I showed you all of my Sonic racing games. Please reply.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's real. Please reply. Anyways, hi. Hello. How's it going? Welcome to Think Dimension. I'm going to admit that I do not remember whose face is superimposed on the background forever, but this is our lives now.
These things happen.
Oh, that is...
Silent Hill guy.
Yeah, the PSP version of something.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot about him. What a delightful young man. No one in Silent Hill is a protagonist as describable as any of those things.
No.
What a man who's dodging his restraining order is a far more accurate description, I feel, vibes-wise, at minimum. Hi, everybody. Do you like video games?
Eh.
Yeah.
Eh.
Have you tried retro achievements?
Have
you tried video games with crack?
What is it, right? I'm like, oh, you don't drink? Have you had heroin?
Oh, you don't drink? Have you ever tried Original 4 Loco? It'll be fine. Just drink the whole can real quick. It'll be fine.
It's important to not taste it and not think about it halfway through.
No. So it is always my prerogative to start these podcasts with the dumbest shit I could. It is called a filter. So this week, Bob and I went to the gym. I was successfully able to hit my PB of 300 pounds on the leg press machine twice in 1 week. Whoopee! And I changed the angle. Here's the problem. Y'all are thinking, isn't that risky? Because you're doing that Connect stream soon. Isn't that risky? No, that wasn't risky. You know what was? The fucking hip abductor thing. That's the thing where you take the machine and you weight it up and then you have to squeeze that much force on your fucking thighs to close the gap between the two fucking things. That was fine. That was fine. The hip, no wait, that's a hip adductor. The abductor is where you do the fucking reverse and now I can't walk. That was the nightmare. I didn't know.
You cooked yourself on both sides.
One side was ready to be grilled. The other side made me a cripple. This is horrible. This is a fucking nightmare. But it turns out I only put 100 pounds on the machine, which was not that bad adducting, as in, closing the thighs. Opening the thighs, that was a fucking nightmare, and I'm crippled now. But for the sake of just knowing, I looked it up because people were making jokes about crushing watermelons. Apparently, allegedly, the force needed to crush a watermelon is 400 pounds of force.
Jesus. Does that machine even go up to 400?
I assume not. I have to.
So you have to get through the whole machine build up, and then you gotta do your own.
And then I have to move the
I feel like there's some play in there.
And then gym machines are liars, and you're actually doing less than what the number says.
What? Chris, you cannot tell me this. Do not do that.
All of those machines offer you a mechanical advantage, so you're doing like a certain percentage less than the number.
But
I mean, even if
that's
all
why
of those
so many
numbers,
people do free weights.
Even if all of those numbers are solid, doing the machine requires a constant output of that force. Cracking the watermelon means you only have to hit that number at peak for just a moment.
That's true. Aggro's right.
Also, you could just get an older, more rotten watermelon.
It opens and it's full of bugs. Like I didn't notice
I feel like a lot of these might be that thing where it's like, Yeah, it looks like he punched through 8 concrete slabs, but they had little gaps between them to make it a million times easier.
So what you're saying is I should dry out the melon, and before I do that, put tiny cuts all over it so people can't tell that I made it really, really brittle.
Put the entire watermelon in the dehydrator.
Just pre-split it in 2, and then
Wait,
like tape it back together.
tape.
But do it a little like messily, like make sure it's a jagged cut so it looks like believable when it breaks apart.
It's funny because I'm trying to make it look like non-linear, but in accident, making it literally jagged, I've made it look like a fucking jack-o'-lantern cut, and everyone's looking at it like, this is fucking obvious. Like, no, it isn't. You're all impressed. And then I crawl away. Because again, I've crippled myself.
Just staring at it like, yeah, I got thighs like pinking shears.
Most people are terrified over the ocean, but you know one guy is lit up by like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, zigzag my dick.
I believe there's a character who can do that in My Hero Academia.
I'm just surprised it wasn't fucking Baki. That's Jesus Christ.
Baki's more of a scalloping situation.
Yeah, nothing clean in Baki.
Ugh. But yeah, aside from that, everything's going good except for I'm in horrible pain and can barely walk. So we are not doing fucking the Connect game Friday or Sunday. I'm a ruined person, and this one machine is why. I feel like I didn't even go that hard. Bob did more. Bob has the superior thigh action, thank you, or hip action. No, wait, both of those sound terrible. So yeah, no. I guess we're gonna do the big ass stream on Friday of every time Sonic the Hedgehog got in a fucking car past 2006.
Yeah, he maybe needs to get out of that car. It's messed up. There's too much car.
There's so much car. So to break down for people who don't know, that means we're gonna be playing Sonic and Sega All-Stars with Banjo and Kazooie. And then we're gonna be playing on the Xbox Series X with the FPS uncap. FPS boost mode. We're going to be playing Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, which, no, we don't have the Yogscast DLC. But if y'all hit hour 21 on Timer Chan, we'll buy it live. Assuming it's
this
still
is one of
listed.
those times where you need like Kickstopper.
Look, my timer daughter, she's very weak. She's under 12 hours.
Yeah, these Sonic games have been rough.
So
to
you
her.
decided to kill her with these racing games.
Look, again, you're getting angry at me when I did what I promised. I showed you all the Sonic games we didn't play during Sonic Month.
One more child estranged from their parent because of racism.
Now, is that because I own Yogscast merch, or I'm unclear on the exact implication. Race.
There it is.
Oh my
Ism.
god.
Race. You know this game has Danica Patrick in it, so that joke was like extra layered, like avoid the obvious meanings.
That's the one that everyone says is really good.
That is what they say. And that's why he's never escaped the car.
Right?
They said that one was good, and then Sega went, okay, he's stuck in the car for life. For people who don't know, after that, we're going to be moving to Team Sonic Racing, and then Sonic Cross Worlds as well. So we're going to get the full course of, like, what is the deal with these things? Which one do
any
we
of them
like
is
the
good,
most?
even close to good, is Mario Kart. Any of them.
No.
I don't...
We'll find out.
I hope you have the same experience I did with, because I've only played All Stars Racing Transform, but I hope you have the same experience where it's like, what are these items? They're not from anything. You couldn't come up with something better than these?
Yeah, I played a little bit of the one
What's our red shell? A fireworks rocket.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I played the one with Banjo and Kazooie on the 360, and the items were just like the concept of racing game items. It was not inspiring.
Yeah, I don't get how that happens when it's a game like those that are filled with IPs. Like when that happens, say Blur, I understand.
Uh-huh.
It's just a regular car game with Mario Kart items because lol.
Right. This should be featuring the gachapon from Shenmue.
Right. Like you have hundreds of thousands of things in all your IPs.
Just let people throw badniks.
Yeah.
At other players. Go by Cybershell's cuntometer.
Uh-huh. And that's the scaling.
Just let somebody lob that motherfucker with the 4 spiked balls orbiting him at people.
You could also have like some shinobi reference, you know, maybe like an Oboro clan sigil that does a thing.
Yeah, no, I mean they have shinobi in that game. They have like Panzer Dragoon. They can do a homing missiles. You could do all sorts of things. Turns out Sega made tons of video games.
Matto B points out that half the items in Crossworlds are wisps, so your wish has been granted, Chris, in the worst way.
Wisp sucks
it's
so
all
bad.
Sonic
That's better than generic shit.
That's honestly worse than nothing.
I don't know. I feel like I might also agree that it's better than hyper generic stuff, but I'll know for sure by the end of fucking Friday stream now, won't I?
Yeah, I guess so. We're gonna find out.
Speculating right now.
I don't like the wisps. I don't think they're design wise even close to good enough to have kept around all this time.
Right.
And they've never offered interesting gameplay paradigms.
No.
I don't understand the obsession with keeping them around.
Yeah, the thought that they're in the Sonic universe of all things, like, bro, you gotta do better than this. It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, they look like they're from a fucking Candy Crush knockoff.
Yeah, I could see him a Billy Hatcher at best.
Why is there not an item that yells "Good morning"?
That's too interesting. Shooting an egg is too interesting.
No, we seal them in the egg. They're trapped. The player in first place gets hunted down by an egg and then sealed in it.
That's the Yoshi spinoff.
I'd maybe be a little bit nicer to the wisps if they didn't have fucking human eyes. If they had done something else. Like a glowing light, like a silhouette of an eye, something where they're just not like the worst alien knockoff shit. Send them to SpongeBob. That's where they belong.
I hope the viewers of this podcast enjoy every moment my face tracking betrays that I am in pain. Fuck. But yeah, no, so we gotta talk about all the Sonic we've been playing! We played all of the Sonic ever. You're welcome. My daughter died. The end. Bob, did we really do Sonic 1 and then Sonic Rivals 1, then Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis GBA, and then Sonic Rivals 2 last Friday?
That's what happened.
Oh, we really are getting the roughest stuff out of the way early this month by doing all the boom games and then all the racing games people do not care enough about.
Right. We're hoping that people come back for like Heroes and stuff, and because the racing games are mostly slossless. The rival games are just rough.
They're rough.
They probably shouldn't have released those.
Probably not. I feel like there's an idea there that could be worked out to be something substantive, but it wasn't.
Right, no.
I feel like Rivals 2...
half a concept. They just shipped.
Rival 2's story execution is fine, because it has like a bunch of talking, and it's all voice, and you got these couples that you go off in.
And they wrote like a story at all, whereas Rivals 1 was really just like, oh man,
I need to get Eggman. I am going to get Eggman first. Wow, we did that first level where we raced to get Eggman. Oh man, Bob's internet is dying. Are my co-hosts fine? Can y'all talk? Okay.
What?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
you're getting some serious robot voice.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's me. It's on my side.
No.
That's not good. There's like literally no way to solve it if it's me. Oh, that is horrifying, Bob. That is deeply horrifying. Chat, I have to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog, and no one else gets to. He's gone. He's just dead. Analog horror, Bob. I think that's digital horror, Bob. I don't know. Has my voice recovered?
Yeah, it sounds clean now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. Thank God.
Okay, finally. It
Okay.
seems like it's getting better.
Yeah.
I'm still goo.
Yeah, just a little gooey. Don't worry, you'll recover. Anyways, Rivals 2 has the production values and a remote idea of what to do for the story, but it's still just like you are now competing with this other person to beat the boss. You are now doing a tag battle? Remember the tag battles, Bob? You are it, and then you have to hit the other.
Yeah, you have to hit them
and
before
then
they
run
hit you.
away.
Oh yeah, there's hot potato.
There's hot potato.
Where you
and
have
then
to
there's
hold
one
on to
where
the
you just
thing.
beat the shit out of the person first to 5 wins.
Yeah, no, and it's like the worst version of Smash Bros. Ever conceived.
It's true.
Because the only attack you have is a homing attack.
Uh-huh.
So you both homing a homing attack at each other,
and then the game decides which one was good.
Yes. Truly
Um,
baffling. There's not even a defense mechanic or anything. It's just homing attack.
Yeah, that would have helped. But yeah, it doesn't make for a good single player because there's not enough mechanics there, all sorts of other stuff.
Controlling both games just feels bad. Like they are not good feeling.
No. There's
what-
at the same time Sonic Rush is happening on the DS.
I know, right?
Which
And then this is like the
God,
worst possible 2.5D game you can imagine. Like
basically,
it's so
yeah.
much worse than Mega Man X, Maverick Hunter, or Mega Man Powered Up, or any of those.
Yeah, it's true. It's really fucking rough out here. But
But
That's
it's
true.
not
There
as
is-
bad as Rise of Lyrics 2.5D's segments because you can't just break out and walk away.
yeah, you can't walk into the foreground or background at random.
Right.
Rise of Lyrics, probably the roughest 2.5D gameplay has ever been.
Mm-hmm.
But that's true. In Rivals 2, you did have a punch button, and it was really fucking rough. It was really fucking rough. But yeah, no, the thing to come out of those rival streams is that it's really insane to be like, our entire game is the competitive versus race mode, and that's an add-on to Sonic 2 and 3.
Right. But I know growing up playing those modes, I never thought that it would qualify as something I wanted of the whole game.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
just
no.
a sort of neat thing that I could
Yeah.
do as my brother once or twice.
Yeah, no, it's neat. That's it. It's okay. You can't build the whole game out of it. But
No,
you know,
not
they
unless
tried.
you like have ideas, and they didn't.
I wouldn't say it's an easy task to build a whole game out of 2.5D.
It really isn't.
Oh. It's like the point of Sonic the Hedgehog isn't just going through a level as fast as humanly possible. That completely
Right.
misses it. It's
Mhm.
neat as a side mode. But yeah. It's neat as a side mode. It's a shame the PSP fans, this is all they got. This and collections of, Genesis Sonic games, which is neat at least.
It is funny how many consoles Sonic ended up skipping for a mainline entry.
Oh man, for a mainline entry. Oh man.
Yeah.
Has there
He's
ever
on
been?
Saturn. He's on this.
I mean, has there? Well, I mean, if you're saying mainline, that wouldn't include Rush or Advance. So you really gotta.
Yeah, I guess
Reframe.
real. Maybe we should
Yeah,
use the word real.
Yeah, that's real because
Yeah.
Rush and Advance are clearly like those play like Sonic
Those
video
are
games.
polished games with typical Sonic gameplay.
Right.
Right. Shit, man. At
feel
some
like
point, Unleash deviates enough where you're like, that's not a real Sonic game. Yeah.
Not
Just say
true,
good
Noel.
game.
Now that it loads instantaneously and can run at 60 frames a second, it's good. Please don't ask if I ever played the original for even 1 second.
It's so hard to even accept that because it's like 80% of that game is still bad action segments that aren't like Sonic. It's just like the worst God of War knockoff imaginable.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's also the other parts of God of War where you ledge climb and push a box.
Great.
Bob, it goes a hell of a lot lower than Sonic Unleashed. I would know.
It does
when it comes to God of War knockoffs.
It does go very low. It does.
Oh
but
man.
there's like that's already hitting the brink of there. It's just brainless, completely brainless.
Yeah, I'm trying
So-
to.
Yeah, it's not a good combat system.
I'm trying to.
And
think.
Like,
the
it's-
Werehog really was just baffling. Like, I feel like that game would have reviewed significantly better if they were just Knuckles stages, but it's clearly at some point they realized that's 80% of the levels.
Yeah, I think people would be more accepting of a Knuckles game than, than a
Why
Werehog
wasn't that
game.
a thing?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It's fucking insane that they haven't capitalized on Sonic's friends to make entire games about them, like lower budget entire games about
Well,
them.
they were fucking scared off for 15 years.
Yeah, it's 2026 now. They should have done it at all by now. Like, I know why
Yeah,
they did
it's-
it in 2008. Brain rotted.
They release
game
a Sonic
journalists.
game every year now, so maybe they'll do something like that.
That would be nice, but yeah, people constantly underplay the impact game journalists had in the West with their reviews. But then you hear from Square Enix that they were like, we don't want to be whatever a JRPG is. Fuck. That sounds awful. Let's change everything about our game. And then Sonic did the same fucking shit where they're like, oh, everyone's complaining about Sonic has too many friends. Fuck this shit. Burn it all to the ground.
Yeah, that we've talked about it a million times before, but the Sonic 4 spin-up was truly the most embarrassing marketing campaign of all time.
It really fucking was.
Like-
As someone who likes Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm like, why are you pretending that's good?
And once again, I'll just say, Sega was a better dog for 15 years over Sonic 06. But there are so many games that came out not just around it, but now that are worse.
Yeah, games do just launch in completely unacceptable states all the time now.
But they don't have giant load times. Bingo! I win. I won the argument. Put up the sign.
Yeah, you don't walk 5 feet, talk to a guy, and then jump to a load screen. I'll give you that.
And then get one line of text and then load again.
That
Yeah.
was seriously comical.
That was insane.
Imagine
still
GTA
waiting.
launches like that.
It might. It's coming in the hottest any game will have ever be coming in.
I hope so.
Probably.
That'll be delightful. $80 isn't done at all. Fucked up, miserable game.
I keep seeing
$80
articles that are like,
not
analyst says
done.
it should be $200.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Their
no
stock
shit.
went down because they didn't charge over 80. That's the world we live in.
It seems like analysts are really, really stupid in saying things that only the CEOs want to hear.
Analysts,
Yep.
yes, analysts say what investors and CEOs would like
Yeah.
to be the case. They don't observe reality and make
They
statements
are
based on it.
perversely
No.
motivated.
I forgot to change
Like-
our title. Go ahead.
Like, reminder, I think it was 2023 that Michael Pachter said by the end of the decade, Game Pass would have 200 million subs.
Oh,
I hear that guy no longer talks about video games.
that's probably for the best.
That's probably
Yeah,
for the best. He's literally always been wrong.
I'm surprised he's not just hired by one of the companies now.
The funny thing is they hired that analyst to run Xbox, like they're a high up employee in Xbox. Do you think Pachter had a meltdown and was like, this should have been me?
I don't know, man. Why buy the bullshit? Why buy the bull when you can get the bullshit for free?
Okay, I'm sorry, I was wrong. It's 2024 he said that.
Wow. Any person paying remote attention would have told you that's not happening. Like anyone.
I think he went back on it next to be like, Xbox is dead, actually.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, 4 months ago, he claimed the Xbox is now dead as a platform because of Game Pass. What happened to it? What happened to the 200 million sub, Michael? What's wrong, Mike? What happened? You know, there's a level of being wrong where you shouldn't be allowed to just walk it back. People should be like, okay, but you said this.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true, especially when your words have an effect on people and move money and either lose or gain people jobs. That absolutely should be a thing. When your words and how wrong you are actually influence shit, that should actually have ramifications, which is why we here at Big Think Dimension don't have to be right. We just are for fun. But no, like, Xbox was like, oh, if only we hit 70 million subscribers on Game Pass. It's like, wait, if that's what they were hoping for, and Hector's saying 200 million?
Right?
Anyway, whatever.
It's okay. Now they just need to hit, what is it, 3 billion people engaged in gaming?
1 billion
Billion a
users
day.
per day.
1 billion.
That's all.
Which
1
not
billion.
to call, like, I'm not going to call them out directly by name, but I saw one analyst be like, well, take into consideration that they're going to count everybody who plays a King game and a Blizzard game and all these things. To which I say, but they conceded that they only have 1 billion a year now.
Right, yeah.
Right.
So,
They said it needs to go up 365 times.
And not even like
Like
365
that's 30,
times.
That's 36,000%.
This is rational.
It's not even 365 fold in engagement. Obviously, you would need to grow by an insane amount and drive engagement every fucking day in order to hit those numbers. Like, that is so many layers of an insane goal. Anyway, we're getting off topic. I gather you all here today to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, we've said enough about Sonic Rivals. We don't need to talk about that more. We also played Sonic Drift 1, 2, and Sonic R. Because we needed to play the older racing games before we got to the slightly less old racing games, before we got to the slightly less old racing games that have a direct through line to modern racing games. So, for people who don't know, Sonic Drift 1 doesn't leave Japan. It's kind of thin and rough and not done. It is like Old Testament Sega shipped the game in 3 months tier.
They had what? I think 5 levels or something, maybe less.
I think it had 6 levels and that's it in the whole game, and all 3 difficulties are the same levels.
Right, yeah, it's all in the same order even. It's just like, yep, just do it again, man.
When you pick up a monitor to get a power, it uses it instantly instead of caching it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't have strategic executions of things. You have, this is the part where you hit that monitor unless someone else did. But yeah, no, Sonic Drift 2, however, which is the one that did escape Japan, is really well built out. It has more characters. It has a bunch more levels. Its music and graphics are, especially its graphics, are really impressive. Like, it's a cool little portable racing game for your Game Gear, and I really loved it growing up. It's neat if you like super scalar racers. You know, for people who aren't aware, that means like it races in the style of Original Outrun or Red Racer or the number one everyone knows Knight Rider, based on the show Knight Rider.
Pole position.
Pole position.
Pole position.
Original Mario Kart? No, because
Yeah.
that has a 3D sense to it in the least. Lots of things about how super scalar racers work are kind of screen space relative and almost make more or less sense based on that. So it's not quite the same thing as rotating the map underneath you. Yeah, Hang On's also a good example.
Mm-hmm.
That style of racer is neat. I really like it. Mode 7 is not super scalar, I say, being the angriest bitch in the room. Could you imagine that's my whole like, I get angry at people for, hey, you, fucker! You called that Mode 7! I'm gonna kill you!
You're the mode 7 knower.
This is the bitch who runs on blast processing.
Rick and Morty robot. What is my purpose? You know the difference between mode 7 and superscalar.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There are worse ways to exist.
Oh, just because it's true doesn't mean you should say it.
Bob and I also played Sonic R. Bob, finally.
Before we move on
Oh,
from Drift 2, though.
You want to talk about GBA Genesis?
No,
Oh,
I
what
want
do
to
you
talk a little bit more about Drift 2.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I think it's interesting how differently the characters play. I actually enjoyed it playing as, I think it was Knuckles my first time
Yeah,
through.
because he has the hop.
And then I played as whatever the sniper, Fang.
Yeah.
And his turns are so broken, it's impossible to use him. I don't know what they did. And you hit it like left or right, and he immediately goes all the way to the edge of the road.
This is the pro racer, man. Every
I
time
guess.
you remotely come up on a turn, you must be at the inner angle. So, like, if it's turning right, you must be all the way to the right. Because the way the physics work of this doesn't make sense. The centrifugal force is harder the further out you are, which is the opposite of what would occur. Unless you get into really weird theory crafting of like, well, you were traveling that speed relative to the course, so by being at the outer side of a turn, you were technically going faster than the listed speed. So of course you had more centrifugal force pulling you outward. It's like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. But yeah, each character also has their own ability. Knuckles and Tails have jumping. What? Didn't Fang just drop bombs?
I think Fang drew. Yeah, he either dropped them or threw them forward. One of the two. It's
pretty fucking funny. Sonic has your speed boost. We didn't play as Amy, but
that's its own statement. We don't even care what her power is. We didn't play as her.
We didn't play as Amy. We don't do that around here. Ignore the Sonic Boom streams. Chat's confused over what Fang the Sniper is. Can you fucking believe this shit? How do you not fucking know that?
He's a sniper.
Fang the Sniper.
What do you want?
Have you not played Team Fortress?
Fang the Jerboa doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
It really doesn't.
What about Knack the Weasel?
We can stop pretending these are even actually any real animals. Look at them.
What? The Jerboa is real? What are you talking about?
It's like the marsupial Breagle.
Right. And he looks literally nothing like it, I assume. Just like none of these characters look anything like the alleged animal they are.
Bob, you're gonna tell me that this doesn't look like a fox?
Tails is absolutely the closest to the actual animal. Sonic? No. Knuckles? Absolutely not.
Fang definitely has like similar ears. Like, it looks like they actually tried to give him appropriately shaped ears to make him a Jerboa.
There were such good sprites and shit for the characters in this. It was awesome.
They were pretty good ones.
They were pretty good. Bob, you've seen. You know what? I'm gonna pull it up here. You ready? I'm gonna quiz you. I'm gonna task you and our audience with assessing the similarities between these two things. Where the fuck did my browser go? Okay, Bob. This is Fang the Sniper.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And this is what? What do you mean boom? Why are you making that sound? Where did the picture go? Ah! Why is everything so hard? 1 second. This is a Jerboa. You're gonna tell me those don't look the same? Those look identical.
Yeah, they got the ears and the tail right.
Yeah,
I'd say that's close enough.
Right. They took design elements from him, but look at him. He's just a dude with a fox head.
So's Bugs Bunny.
Doesn't look like Timothy Chalamet.
1 second. I can figure this out for Bob. Just give me 1 second. I'll solve this. And then we tweak this to
I
that.
don't like that he has my fang. I never noticed that.
Is this better? I could do one better too. What? One sec. Watch this.
You need to put the hat on him. There we go.
Now
Nice.
he's really nailing it.
Great. Incredible.
Wow. It's like looking in a mirror.
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful. What the hell are we talking about? Anyways, yeah, Sonic Drift 2 is really cool. I like the different abilities that you can use rings to execute as the different characters. It's neat. I feel like I'm a little confused. Do they not ever revisit that? Do they never revisit the, you have this character, they have this ability. If you have enough rings, you can do it.
The Sonic Adventure 2 battle
That's true. They do that
multiplayer
there.
mode.
I meant in a racing game, but it's true. In the Sonic Adventure 2 battle, you do have the powers.
Yeah, and Riders.
And Amy
they
is
have
super
the-
broken, and I fucking hate her because she just freezes time. You just can't move for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
And I think she gets it at like 10 rings or some insanely low number.
In Sonic Rivals,
Women
did
have it so easy, am I right?
Oh, Jesus. We're one of those gamer podcasts? Oh, my God. I didn't even fucking know.
Only hedgehog women, though.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. A group you're attacking is just barely outside of my own? That's okay.
There we go.
Chris
It's
won't
fine.
come for me. I get a Sonic soda, and then Chris is like, oh, I'm getting mad!
Is that a thing in Sonic R? I'm trying to remember what.
In
Like,
Sonic R?
Yeah, because I guess they just had different ways they would
They
walk
just-
on stuff.
Well, not only that, they had different abilities that were free, like flying and gliding.
Right.
And Amy
yeah.
could, like, drive on water.
But not like things that would burn.
No,
the
not
coin-
like
the
usable
rings.
powers that you consume.
Because the rings are
for.
entirely for opening gates and using the speed booster.
Uh-huh. Which, oh man, opening gates, sure. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Speed booster, are you insane? You want to go
Yeah, you have
fast
to
in
just-
Mario Kart? We just bankrupted your ass.
Yeah, no, because it just uses every ring, every single ring you have. It burns them all. You can't even like think of like, oh well, using 10 isn't so bad right now. It's like, no, you're going to use all of them.
Your ass is
Die.
broke. You can't open the door to get to the emerald. You're never going to win. Because in case you didn't know, Aggro, in Sonic R, you need to get the emerald and place, what was it, Bob? Top 3?
First place for the emerald.
Oh, I thought it was first rate for the coins. Right. It's first place for the emerald, which some levels have 2 emeralds, so then you're doing 2 races. Or you're just a god and you've got enough rings to open both gates, get both emeralds, and deliver it in first place. And then in order to unlock more characters, you have to find the 5 secret coins, get those, and then land in the top 3 and then win a rival race. Which is pretty great because we beat the whole game. First time I ever beat it. That's fucking awesome. And then we just use Supersonic to do all the rival races. Are way too funny as we're just like, we're fucking Supersonic. What are you, stupid? Get in the fucking audience. You're not winning, bitch.
It's so funny because it's like that game's already completely busted in how it controls, and then Supersonic just unravels that even of like, oh yeah, he can walk on water, he can go
goes
super
insanely
fast.
He can double jump even, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
It was wild.
It's like you just fully ignore the levels at that point.
Yeah, it's great.
The soundtrack for Sonic R is great. If anyone who's listening has not checked that out, go do that. It's easily the best part of that game. You don't need to even play the rest of the game. You just need to hear the soundtrack. Because the game is bad.
Chris, we're gonna check some things out, okay? You ready? This is like a Rorschach test. I'm gonna show you an image and you tell me how it makes you feel.
Okay.
Got any opinions?
Slightly discomforted.
Do you think that this hedgehog woman shouldn't do things? Is that how
Well, judging by how she looks, I feel like she doesn't do anything but stand in the background in a Sonic Boom episode.
Well, that's where you're wrong, because that's this one.
No.
That one does indeed make me feel worse.
I'm genuinely upset with the way that all the background characters ended up looking in like Sonic Boom and Sonic Prime. Like every non-official Sonic character just looks wrong, and like you should at least make them proportioned after the Sonic characters.
Yes, it's
Sega
true.
clearly strongly disagrees about this, but I feel like humans being the majority is how the Sonic world should be.
Mm-hmm.
Like you should have these animal characters, but you shouldn't have big amounts of NPCs of them. Like everyone you see should be designed.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's
Nobody's saying, or no one complains about like all the extra characters in the Saturday morning show, because those are all designed.
Yeah, I feel
Modern Sonic fans, like younger ones, get really mad if you mention any of those characters now, though, because boomers won't shut the fuck up about them.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
I think
great. They're dealing with boomer autism instead of zoomer autism.
I think the director of Crossworlds gave the most non-committal reply. Like he was asked about the Archie Sonic characters and said something other than no. So it was a really non-committal corporate response that basically means fucking shut up, don't ask me, why would I tell you?
Right.
But it wasn't no. And that made some people fucking pissed.
I mean,
Because it's like, I now have to see those fucking boomers talk about Sally Acorn for another 20 years. Fuck them.
it is the weird thing about them, I think, is they're all much closer to the animal. They aren't exciting, vibrant colors. They don't look as Japanese. They do look more close to Bugs Bunny and Ashworth, which is very different.
Yeah, I feel like they got a lot better at that with the IDW comics because furries had 30 years of Sonic content to absorb.
Alter their brains.
Still bullshit. They gave Sally Acorn a shirt. Totally desaucified her.
That's right, women. You're only attractive if your shirt is off. God, oh, I'm having. They couldn't
even keep like the element of like her wearing an open jacket with something under it. Like they not only gave her a shirt, they forced her to zip it up. And then still gave her an undershirt.
I don't know what this is, but it makes me unsettled.
Mm-hmm.
That feels like a fan render.
I don't think it is. It's a terrifying thing.
I don't see when that would have ever been used.
Why she got a dual disc?
Yeah,
because they eventually gave her like a like an AI assistant that would do like hacking for her or give her reports about stuff, and I think eventually it got upgraded into like the Mass Effect-esque multi-tool and could do like hard light blades and stuff.
Oh my god.
A stream where Bob has to rank every Sally Acorn design.
Where is this fucking design? Will the Sonic Wiki tell me?
It's listed here as post SGW/Archie. I am not sure what that means. Somebody was saying
it's from a
TCG.
fan artist. It's from a fan art. It's from fan art.
I'm seeing someone say the Archie comics often commission 3D artists for comic covers.
Maybe.
Another
Okay,
person
yes,
saying
it's from
comic
that.
covers?
They commissioned a fan artist to do a comic cover. That was a 3D artist.
Oh, SGW stands for Super Genesis Wave.
Sure.
Oh, I wouldn't know anything
Yeah.
about that because I would never run.
I've never read the Bible.
Sonic
The funniest. It's so funny how they had to like Like D-Penders, the Archie comic, like 3 different times. Like it never went far enough until the last one. Even though when Ian Flynn took over at like issue 145, the next like 10 issues killed like 3 Penders characters per issue.
Oh my god.
He had like these really lame stereotypical like Native Australian god type characters.
Oh.
And the villain just like annihilates them with an energy bolt in like the first issue.
Jesus Christ. I would like to note, I'm just trying to find pictures of Sally Acorn, and I feel like this image that I found really plays into what Chris was talking about with the newer fans want older fans to shut the fuck up about Sally Acorn. Jesus Christ. Why are you...
Look, all they have to do to make me stop talking about Sally Acorn is introduce a love interest for Sonic that makes as much sense as Sally Acorn.
Also, fuck you kids. We were here first.
It's true. You know how boomers will never retire and give up the levers of power? Well, we're doing that for all your media franchises. Go to
I'm
Roblox.
sorry that time dilated at the end of the 90s and the pop culture from our childhood never had the chance to go away, but that's the world you live in now.
Regrettably, it is also the world we live in. I would like to note, I would like more New Thing.
Yeah, new thing cool.
New Thing,
Please.
pretty cool. Hey, check this out. There's our image comparison. Bob, do you have any opinions?
I mean, they're both Sally Acorn. I guess I like the left one more, but I'm not.
See, you can't use the same artist. You have to show Spaziante's Sally Acorn art.
Can you send that my way so I can show it?
Sure.
This is taking a really specific turn.
What's wrong, Aggro? Do you feel uncomfortable talking about your feelings on Princess Sally Acorn?
Look, I'm from a certain generation, and one of my co-hosts just popped out with the Sonic OC out of nowhere.
I'm sorry. I can fix that. What's wrong, Chris?
Anyway, here's back when Spaziante was drawing Sally Acorn like 80s Marvel artist drew Mary Jane.
I didn't like any of that sentence.
Oh no.
Let me just look at this.
Yeah, I've seen this before.
Oh, that's official.
Yeah, that's from a cover. Issue 123, I think.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's just something I there we go. Chet is there's like enough detail there and the musculature and everything else that's Aggro, do you want to talk about your feelings on this?
No.
Okay.
Look, if you've never read a Sonic comic before and want to know why people are obsessed with the Archie ones, just go read the Mecha Madness special.
I mean, really, they should just read all the Sonic comics so that way they could appreciate us playing all the Sonic racing games.
Featuring what 0% of the characters from those comics.
Oh, Bob, I'm not talking about them being endeared towards a character. I'm talking about that rewiring their brains.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. What's wrong with how we look now, Aggro?
I mean, you seem very upset about it. Bob seems okay.
That's because I'm a Sonic Boom OC.
Yeah, being from Sonic Boom is pretty dire.
It is.
Like
I don't know. I'd say
poison.
underground.
You'd say underground?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yeah, being...
She's too tall for that.
Oh, you're saying I look like underground.
Yes, I actually
That's-
also kind of think that.
That's because this is a fusion of my VTuber outfit and Senna from Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Like, if you look at the jacket and the like teal cyan traces, Every time I look at this, I go, I'm also half Senna. Is she as strong? Yippee! Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis for Game Boy Advance is a hilarious nightmare of a game as time is not linear and it's constantly pumping up and down. Aggro.
Oh my god.
I have beaten Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
I have done that more than once.
Mm-hmm.
We were in Labyrinth Zone 4, and I am not shitting you, 2 hours because of how bad that port is.
What?
Yeah. It does not run at all correctly, has all sorts of insane shit, and your viewport is tiny because the resolution's lower than a Genesis by a lot. 2 hours!
Oh my.
Yeah,
But it's
that,
okay,
that was
they
a
added the
truly
spin.
dire part of the stream.
They added the spin dash. Yeah, no, it took us that long, and we had a continue function where we could just keep starting at Labyrinth Zone.
God, imagine if we didn't have that.
I don't want to.
Because every other stage, because of the way it runs, takes way longer. Even if we get through them in one shot, it's like, yeah, it take like half an hour to get back there, I bet.
Terrible.
Man, it sure seems like that whenever a franchise or a genre falls off, it has less to do with the changing tastes and all that, and more that you just fucking gave up and stopped shipping quality projects.
Yeah, no, I was thinking just yesterday in a mall around here that's still fine. I was like, how much is malls falling under simply bad management? Like
A
they don't,
lot, I'm sure.
they don't do upkeep. They don't like ever adjust rent to try and get more people in. They don't do anything. They just basically let it rot.
They dig their feet in and then just die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, owning a mall is supposed to be automatic money. I refuse to do anything.
Yep. I've met some landlords like that, multiple landlords like that. I
Well-
once knew a landlord who I walked in to fix something because it was water related, so you have to fix it. And the renter was like a meth head and had ripped all the cabinets down from the kitchen. And I'm like, you don't have a problem with this? It's like, they pay the rent. And it's like, they'll just keep them in there as long as they possibly can and not give a shit.
The funny thing about calling them just landlords is how many literally, like the Santa Rosa Mall out in Fort Walton Beach, literally transitioned from being a mall to being property for people to live in.
Yeah, that didn't happen before we left, but they were trying to get that going. I don't know if they successfully did it.
No, I think they had a set of buildings in the corner of that parking lot.
No, that was the church they put in there.
No way. I thought the crime went up on premises
Church in a
because of that.
mall?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
like rented out a section and got fully changed off to be a church. But no,
That's fucking
as far as I
insane.
remember, every time that they were there and every time I checked, it was like, okay, the plan is to
Bad.
hollow this part out.
The plan
turn
is
it
bad.
into
It
apartments.
is not good.
Also, they'll put a church in any damn thing down here.
They will.
It's true.
They really will.
But, you know, I feel like you shouldn't go to a church that's like in a strip mall. It feels like perhaps your soul won't count.
I mean, wherever two or more are gathered.
You can't get to the mall, the church from the mall. You have to enter the malls from the other side now because they've sanctioned off the areas that would have led to there.
Yeah,
They've
Bob,
sanctified off those areas.
I'm looking at this on
Yes.
Google Maps. That is in the exact corner I'm talking about. They turned it into apartments, dude.
So that actually has happened now.
Yeah. I swear they did that before we left because I was seeing them build it. They had the buildings up in the back right.
Okay.
In the exact corner I was thinking it was. So like you can't really get to the theater anymore from the road next to it because it used to, if you recall, it went behind everything.
Uh-huh.
Now it's cut off entirely. Let me screen cap this for you. Now it's cut off entirely for these fucking apartments to have their own inclusive. I think it was because I was talking to Eric and his wife about all this stuff.
Okay, so it probably
about
happened.
how it affected crime rate because now you
bet.
can get out of your front door, go to the mall, and then really quick go back to your apartment. But yeah, no, that's they're calling it Renaissance Santa Rosa.
Oh yeah, no, they're building those apartments, but they were talking about literally turning the mall itself into rental apartments.
Oh yeah, but this is what I was talking about. Is they literally built this on the mall parking lot? This is their This is their shit. They did this.
Oh yeah.
So like they chopped off part of the building, and then more specifically, they just converted an insane amount of the fucking parking lot into this.
That's
wow,
so
I'm
funny.
now looking at this and I'm wondering. Santa Rosa Mall is flagged on Google Maps as permanently closed, despite other listings here having businesses still?
Huh.
What the fuck is going on? Aggro, you're going to have to be our man on the street. You're going to have to go out there and check it out for us.
I had cause to be near that place around Mother's Day this year, and there was a gym on one face of the building that was still open, but that was the only thing I saw that looked inhabited, and it had a going out of business notice.
Oh wow.
Oh
yeah, because
fuck.
that gym had been there for a while.
Yeah, it had. Holy shit, I can't even believe that's going out. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, they just critically failed. I worked at the GameStop that was there, so I have a little bit of insight. They just kept raising the rent like it was a successful mall forever. We were actually paying more for that slot in there than in the prime of that mall being active for GameStop.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Insanity. Corporate idiocy at large.
Sonic R has a good soundtrack. Bob, any other comments before we move on?
Sonic R is really baffling. Like, that is not what you would traditionally call a racing game. It's fascinating that they would ever release it, like, in that state. Like, you could have polished it up and made a good game, and they just simply did not. It probably would not have even taken long to make it feel at all okay as a racer. And they decided, no, put it out.
Yeah, it's worth noting the reasons Sonic R got made is because Traveler's Tales, they made Sonic 3D Blast for Sega because of their impressive tech demos and other things. And then Sega needed a Saturn game because a mainline Sonic wasn't coming. And so they decided to make a racing game with really advanced graphics for the time.
Yeah.
There's some really impressive stuff going on there. And it's just a really loose concept of a fucking racing game. It's a really bizarre feeling and bizarrely structured racing game. I'm seeing someone in chat say, fuck Yuji Naka? Yeah. No, we will not make a Sonic game. Also, you cannot use the Sonic Team's engine to make a Sonic game.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's crazy how Capcom and Sega both had their own. Capcom had multiple, though, because they also had Ono.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Yoshinori Ono.
Although I guess now we can say Nagoshi was one, so Sega had two as well.
That's
right.
True. What is the name of the guy who went off and did Game Republic? Let me look it up. Wikipedia. Because that dude was apparently also a really risky guy. Yoshiki Okamoto. See, I was sitting here thinking it was Yoshio Okamoto. I was like, that's not right. Got to look it up. Yeah, he founded Game Republic in 2003, and multiple people I've heard from have described him as a really, really risky guy when it came to decisions with the company. So here's the quick rundown of what they got before Game Republic crashed. They did Genji, Dawn of the Samurai, then Genji, Days of the Blade. They did Folklore. They worked on Dragon Ball Origins. I don't think they made the whole thing, but maybe. They also worked on Dragon Ball Origins 2. There's a couple of other small projects in here, but they end up just finishing out in 2010 and 2011 with Majin the Forsaken Kingdom, Dragon Ball Kai: Ultimate Butoden for the DS, and then Knight's Contract. And then the whole company collapsed. Later on, Okamoto, I believe, made Puzzle and Dragons or something that did crazy good
Monster
money.
Strike.
Monster Strike. which did crazy
so
good
reading
money.
the article for this guy led me to something I didn't fucking know.
What's
what
that?
do you mean Red Dead Revolver started as a Capcom game?
You didn't know?
Yeah.
No.
The original
Yeah.
was like actually made in Japan.
Yeah, for people who didn't know, Red Dead Revolver was a Capcom game, and it was not finishing development, so they sold it off to Rockstar. It's a really weird deal.
Yeah, no, I actually enjoyed that first Revolver game. And then the next one sure was nothing like it.
It's true. So here's the question. What was Angel Studios, the people who made that at the time? What were they known for? Just show me some games. Show me some games. Okay, they made it. They made Echo. Okay.
Oh,
And Mr. Bones.
maybe your decision of developer had a little bit something to do with why you couldn't get that.
It's okay. They also made. Oh, this explains the Rockstar connection. They also made the Smuggler's Run games.
Weird.
So they
And
worked
Midnight
with
Club.
Yeah, so they did Rockstar published games.
Oh, they became Rockstar San Diego.
They did. Yes, that's what they are now. Yeah, people don't realize that was a Capcom game, and then I guess because there are good connections at Rockstar, they leveraged that into having Rockstar publish it. Really fucking weird. But yeah, that was another Capcom has a US studio working on a thing, and then maybe it didn't go how they wanted. Who knows? Anyways, what else were we talking about? Sonic Riders. We also played Sonic Riders. For people who don't know, that's the hoverboard Sonic racing game that came out on the GameCube in 2006. In 2006, it came out on 6th-gen consoles. It's pretty late. But then after that, they did Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, which is a PS2 and Wii game, in 2008. So I feel like the impact and presence of these games was as minimal as it could be because of timing.
Yeah, which it's so strange because this feels like what you would want Sonic to be. Like, oh, it's not just racing in a car; it's edgy, cool.
It's extreme
on a
sports
hoverboard.
racing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that feels like Sonic.
And so here's why I'm really glad we did this, assuming my timer daughter does not die soon. Sonic Riders is a game that's lacking in a few different key ways on player feedback. Also has a bit of a convoluted idea of how different ramps should work and doesn't meaningfully signal that in ways that are visually obvious and give feedback. There's a few other things like charging your jump doesn't have a sound at all, so you have to stare at the bottom of your hoverboard to see when it turns red so you know you have a fully charged jump. But it is a interesting, compelling hoverboard racing game with trick mechanics and air gauge, drifting, and all these other things. So it ends up somewhere around a Kirby's Air Ride, but I think I like it more than the original Kirby's Air Ride.
Yeah, it's just packed to the teeth with mechanics. Some are good ideas, some are bad ideas. It's all very convoluted to actually learn, but that makes it interesting.
And then the last thing you need to know about this first one before I go on to what my major point is of what's so fascinating about these contrasting them against each other is there are three different types of racers. There's the speed racers who can grind on rails. There's the flying racers who can go through the air rings in order to fly through the level and take shortcuts. And then there's the power racers that can just break down walls and other obstacles. So they also get their own routes. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity comes out 2 years later. Looks immaculately better. Has a better story, but still could be much, much better. And fucking weirdly enough, rips out every fucking idea for how you go faster and borderline replaces them all with, wouldn't it be fucking crazy if there was zero gravity? So what happens is there's a hallway or two, a straightaway or two in every single level where there are big objects in the room. And you hit your shoulder button to start the zero gravity mode, and it goes inverted black and white and goes, and you lift up, and then everything starts flying forward. And if you ram your character into the giant flying objects, you kick off of them and go super duper fast. And that's like it.
Yeah, that's basically the only mechanic in the game now. They took out everything else.
Like at a meaningful level they did, but even weirdly they keep those abilities per class because they leave the classes in there. There's 3 different types,
Yes,
but you
for some
have to
reason-
go through a gear unlock system to get those unique abilities. So you're sitting there getting hundreds of rings so that way you can grind a rail and have a meaningfully different route. And then one of the upgrades raises your max speed, and then the other one raises your max meter for your cool guy zero gravity moments. It's such a weird sequel to a game.
Yeah, and the first game has drifting to go around corners. This one has a weird other slow-mo zero gravity mode that's separate from the one that Welch just explained, where you stop in midair, again, reorient your camera, and then go shoot off in whatever direction you point it.
Yeah,
Which is just...
every tight corner, you're just pressing and holding square to do that. You're stopping the entire race for yourself, basically, turning your camera angle, and then letting go to fly off in that direction. It is one of the weirdest direct sequels to a game I have ever seen. They used to have trick mechanics where you would jump and then you hit the stick in the direction to do the tricks you want. And the more tricks you do, the more air gauge you get when you land. And you use that for boosting because, for Christ's sake, the first game had boosting. You could hit a button and go faster, but it took meter. They take that out entirely in the second. In the second game for tricks, and this is funny because there was a tutorial video. We watched the really long tutorial video, and in the second one, it's tutorial levels. Bob's playing like 10 missions in a row to figure out all the mechanics. They didn't quite explain, to do more tricks, you go to the last moment possible on a ramp and hit jump. And then it just automatically does better tricks and gives you a mildly higher speed boost. The game just goes, do tricks. That's basically all it said. It's so weird. It's so weird that they took out a direct input trick system. It's such a weird sequel.
Yeah, no, we can only assume that they took like the worst things from reviews of like, oh, it was too hard. And so they stripped everything out.
Yeah, because that first game took us a little, like almost 6 hours to beat, which put us pretty spot on with the how long to beat. And then the second game, both stories took us, I don't know, 3. And it's not because there's fewer levels. That first game's really hard.
Yeah, the first game's maybe the AI is balanced too hard.
Yes.
That seems to be the main problem. And instead of realizing that, they're like, what if we stripped out every mechanic?
And now to go fast, you do this cool zero gravity and bump into giant storage crates. That's it. That's the whole game now. But these games are cool, and I think they're neat, and I genuinely believe if you had just made that first one again, but really just fix some things, like rails are a little finicky in it, and ramps that do air ramps where you can fly off of them without needing to jump, but if you jump, it fucks you up. All of that should have changed. They should have made one of those, countless video games have this, the circle launcher that is a ramp, where it just changes immediately what mode you're in and how it feels.
They could have had more buttons do things. Instead, we have way too many buttons that was overlapping functions, like
the boost button,
boost/attack.
The boost button also just attacks enemies, and attacks in this aren't like you do an animation if you're next to them, it hits them. It's we're sliding you up a little, and you're doing a really long animation, and they're getting hit. And in Mario Kart and other video games that are racing games with weapons, when you hit them, the enemy, they immediately slow down. In this, they want you to see the whole animation for them getting hit. So it takes seconds for them to get hit. So multiple times during that, we lost a race because we hit them instead of boosting, which should have been 2 different buttons to begin with. And they won because they were locked in place in front of us because of the canned attack animation.
Yep.
Again, if you just polished that first one, it would have been golden. You could have made a really good racer out of that. But instead, Zero Gravity rips out all these mechanics and does weird shit. And the final game in that franchise, which we will be playing next week, God permitting, is a Kinect game. Ooh. Yeah. stupid, moronic arc for this fucking franchise. Anyways, that's all the Sonic we played. Bob, did you have any other comments on these many Sonic games we played and beat?
Not really. Like, that was all the racing games. We covered them pretty well, I think. We actually did beat every one of them. So you
And
can check those out in VODs.
That was pretty sick. It was pretty sick that we beat all of them.
I think Sonic Riders is the best Sonic game we've played this month so far.
Yeah! I mean, technically, we played the original Sonic 1 after beating the fucked up Game Boy Advance port. So ignoring that,
That doesn't count. Yeah, no, that doesn't count.
ignoring that, I would say Bob is correct. That Sonic Riders original is the best Sonic game we played all month. Also, they had some design ideas. Aggro, I know you didn't feel comfortable expressing your ideas about Sally Acorn, but how do you feel about Rouge's fit in Sonic Riders?
Is it 2003?
It's 2006. Is that close enough?
Yeah, no, that works for me.
Okay. This is her select image, by the way. This isn't just concept art. This is her fucking image of the character select.
Oh, right. And the opening for this is made by like Production IG and looks really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was really cool. It's a shame that the other ones didn't have like the Production IG intro style thing.
Right.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, I think that the new characters they made for this were also pretty cool. Like the birds were solid, like Sonic rivals. The voice that the main villain or main rival uses is maybe terrible.
It's literally Sonic's voice actor, but he has to sound like someone else. So he's like, Sonic the Hedgehog. But he's like way less kooky character that's in a Wonder World and way more I run a carnival or I'm a carnival worker and have zits and thick bottle glasses. It's really funny. Oh, apparently that character is going to come back in Crossworlds and be voiced by Ben Diskin.
Incredible.
That's awesome. Tomorrow, Bob and I are going to be playing Every Time Sonic Was in a Goddamn Car that we haven't played yet. So again, that's Sonic and Sega All-Stars with Banjo and Kazooie. And then Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed using FPS boost on the Xbox Series X. Then we're going to be playing Team Sonic Racing. And then
that's
we're going to
the one where he kisses Deanna Patrick.
Danica
Patrick, I'm sorry.
That's the one where he kisses Princess Diana. And it's really beautiful. It's a beautiful moment.
Yeah, it's
God, thank God no one was like, I drew Sonic kissing Princess Diana.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I wanna believe I know that. And Sonic Crossworlds will cap us off. And I'm very excited for how this is going to go. And then once we're past that, we have so many amazing Sonic games to play, like Sonic Heroes.
Heroes.
Anyways. Let's move to Aggro. I want to break from talking. Hey, Aggro.
Hey.
What you been playing?
This week I finally got to play a bunch of Veritas Tales, The Witch, The Dark Castle.
Nice.
Yes, this is that interactive storybook adventure made by that Vanillaware guy who lived up in the mountains and fought bears and made this game. It is extremely choose your own adventure core, as you might expect. The demo, which is the opening section of that game, is a tutorial. That game expands in scope and complexity and inventory management, and me having to get a piece of paper to map out the dungeon I'm in.
Ooh.
It gets pretty good. It does. I have seen people remark about this as a negative, but it does have that choose your own adventure book thing where sometimes you're asked to make a decision that it doesn't seem like any choice is really that different, and one of them kills you and you just have to go back and make it again. I think that's part of the charm of the experience. I have run into a bunch of situations where it's clear that if I had gone to this other place and gotten this item first, I could have used it here. I have run into an equal number of situations where, aha, I have this random item and can thereby bypass this entire thing. I also, okay, listen. When you play this game, at a certain point, you may end up with a letter in your inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I encourage you to, like, the game did not tell me that I had the letter, but they didn't make a big deal out of it, and I didn't really look at it. Look at the letter. Look at the letter in your inventory. Before you go anywhere, look at the letter in your inventory. I may have fucked the ending of my run. I'm not sure. I may have done the exact one wrong thing first that the letter would have told me not to do. Like I assume it's the main body of the game. I think I'm near the end. There are like 2 menus of 20 places each to go. Like I'm in the Dark Castle, and it's like you can go to any of these rooms in any order you want.
Mm-hmm.
And how do I put this? Like, instead of having to go dungeon crawler style, one room at a time, it just gives you the menu and then rolls the dice on whether or not there's a random encounter in the hallways. And if you don't have the things to bypass the combat, you get into combat and you run out of resources. And if you do that enough times, you don't have the specific key or magic bauble or the weird bird that opens this door or the plant that this guy wants. It's a huge interconnected maze of fetch quests that some of which make sense and some of which make weird fairy tale sense, which is even better. And sometimes you have to chase a monkey through a garden.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real good. I've been having a great time. It is also visually piled with references. Oh, Noelle is not here to put this on screen. This game is made by Vanillaware Bros. It is 100% handmade from beginning to end. And a lot of the character portraiture, there are subtle references to other properties or classic art in the framing or the composition of different pages. It's very, very nice.
Yeah, of course.
I did not expect inventory management to be a large portion of this game, but because you're in a big, complex, old-school D&D style dungeon, whether to use the slots on items because you've got weapons and you've got armor, and every time you get hit with the armor on, it takes a little bit of the armor off. It basically has durability. So, do I want to stack the defense weapons? Do I want to stack... the defense items? Do I want to stack the weapons to get more attack? Do I want to stack the spell scrolls or potions that let me use magic without degrading my spell book, which is also something that bonuses my attack, but every time I use a spell, it degrades it? Do I want to spend that on healing items? Do I want to spend it on this random fucking thing I got 3 hours ago and I don't think is going to be important for later, but it's such a weird-ass fairy tale nonsense puzzle that any random thing could be the linchpin item at the end of the game?
Great.
I'm having a good time. It's real nice.
I know that you can't. Noelle can't show the audience, but can you post the picture for me?
Oh, I didn't. Yeah. Here, let me show you this picture.
I mean, I can. I just got back.
There you are. This is the giver of a side quest in Veritas Tales.
That could be anybody. That could be literally anyone. I don't know what you're laughing at.
She sends you to look for a waterworks engineer named Marius.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking serious?
He wears a red vest.
Okay, this is very much remember in Dragon's Crown when there's a rat which is called Ricky Rat instead of Mickey Mouse? This is that, but 10 times rougher as a moment.
Now imagine this same exact thing happens, but with like late 16th century portraiture. It's like, wait a minute. I've seen this motherfucker in a book before.
Yeah, they're in a book, so their soul is ours. That took their soul away.
It's real good. It is. I mean, it's a choose your own adventure book. It is the vibe. It executes it perfectly. I'm very impressed by it.
What was it called again?
Veritas
Tales. Witch of the Dark Castle.
Of the Dark Castle.
Yeah, I actually picked this up and have not had a chance to play it yet. So that's
Oh shit, you picked that up?
Yeah,
I didn't
it
know.
was. It had a launch discount.
I also
on it.
did.
Oh damn. I get to be a moocher again. Hooray! Yippee!
Oh shit! The Mermaid Mask came out today. I forgot.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, that starring guy from webcomic mystery game.
Right, made by the people who did Crow Country.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know it was that. Actually,
And-
I probably didn't. Just forgot.
Yeah.
That giant robot, that 1970s game came out this week
Yeah,
too.
Geppy X.
It's
yeah.
like $40 though or something. I'm like, I don't know. I probably will pick it up though.
It's fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's a decent chunk, but it's important history.
It is. And
It
it's
is.
very funny.
The only other thing I played this week is something that's not out yet, and I don't think I am allowed to talk about it. So please look forward to future episodes.
I was like, what did aggro? And then I remembered I know. And the best part is the other half of this podcast has no idea.
That's incredible. I'm very excited to hear about whatever this is.
Oh,
It's very exciting. Very exciting. Hey Chris, what have you been playing?
so I finished off the Legend of Spyro series with the last game in the trilogy, Dawn of the Dragon. It's still not good. It gets close, and it would be there if not for, yeah, we made a co-op game, but didn't adjust enemy health for if you're playing by yourself.
Oh, no!
It didn't matter until the back half of the game, where every enemy becomes DMC5 Dante Must Die levels of having health.
Fuck.
Oh.
Where it's like, I'm just losing my fucking mind. It's like, die. I've hit you 150 times. I know because there's a hit counter. Die. But this is maybe the first game of the trilogy that really the last one that delivers on any of the ideas of what you would want in a project like this. Like, you have Hunter, and now he's a beautiful Jaguar man who is part of like their version of the Lord of the Rings elves. You have a big city that you do a level in. There's like cool grand landscapes. You can start flying at any time. And it is unbelievably janky, but you can do it.
That's the mechanic that's in the new game they announced. That's exciting.
Yes. In this, you just fly a specific height off the ground,
Hmm.
and sometimes you can go up. It controls really bizarrely. But the first area is like this big open area where you go to a couple places on it and do like a weird thing because inexplicably, I don't really know why, the game starts with Spyro and Cinder, the girlfriend character, being tethered together by a magic artifact like Sonic, Knuckles Chaotix.
Okay.
So sometimes you do things where one of the dragons, and you can switch between them at any time. You cling to an object and the other drags it along by flying. It's really funny because Spyro keeps all his powers and he starts with them all, unlike last game where he lost them all for no reason. So he has Earth, earth, fire, ice, and lightning. Cinder gets her own elements. Are you ready for woman element?
Mhm.
Wind, darkness, poison, and fear.
Oh no, that is unfortunate.
I know that she started as a villain, but wow.
Yeah, it's because she started as a villain.
Okay.
And yeah, it's shockingly kind of all right. Like I said, in the tail end of the game, enemies just have way too much health. Way too much health. And there's a level in the middle that just isn't very good because it's you defending a turret. So you have to run left and right because you're like on the wall of a city of an armor, like you're like on the wall of Minas Tirith, or not Minas Tirith, Helm's Deep. You're on like the wall at Helm's Deep, and and this turret is shooting at the siege engines that are attacking you. So you have to run back and forth and destroy them, but also run back to the turret and repair it by mashing circle.
Oh,
it goes on way too long and kind of sucks. Further complicated by the fact that multiple times in this game you have to destroy dark crystals that are jutting out of things. And inexplicably they decided that being near them at all should drain all your magic. So you can't use any of your breath weapons or abilities. Also, there is always enemies near them.
Cool.
And every siege, like every tower that gets close to the wall during that segment has a dark crystal on it that you have to destroy. So you're fighting all these enemies and destroying the dark crystal and running back and repairing the turret, and then you do the Colossus fight from the opening of God of War 2.
Oh.
Except it's kind of worse.
Yeah,
Because of course it is. But that in the chunk of the game where you have way too much fucking enemies have way too much health are the only really parts that are like bad. Everything else is kind of fine, varies from fine to kind of good. The villain is Mark Hamill, so filtered you can't tell.
Why?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Mark Hamill does funny voices. Why would you filter that?
He plays the evil. So in this continuity, being a purple dragon is the ultimate. If you're a purple dragon, you're the ultimate life form.
Oh, sick. Spyro's one of those.
So the villain is the previous purple dragon, Malefor, who is voiced by Mark Hamill.
Malefor, yeah.
It's a good thing our hero turned out to have been racially superior all along.
Going back to the city level for a second, they do because Hunter and his Jaguar tribe like run in to help. So it's like the elves arriving to Helm's Deep, but there's only 6 of them because that's as many as they can render in this complicated scene. So it's just 6 guys running to flank a giant army.
They're really strong.
I mean, that kind of shit happens in the Silmarillion.
But yeah, it has a kind of whatever story and ends in a kind of whatever way. Malefor reveals that it is actually the duty of the purple dragons to destroy everything and restart the world. And then Spyro's like, well, I'm not going to do that. Okay. And then he doesn't and fixes the broken world instead of starting a new world, and everybody comes back to life that died, and Cinder and Spyro fly around and then fly off, and there's no sequel tease because thank fucking God.
So it does feel conclusive at least. Okay, that's something.
I would say this is probably the best one that isn't in the original trilogy.
Wow, really? The final of the new trilogy.
Enter the Dragonfly is just like, what if a Spyro game sucked shit? And A Hero's Tale is, what if a Spyro game sucked shit? We reversed all the controls for no reason, had the worst level design imaginable, and also it was 12 hours long. And then the first two of this trilogy are like unforgivable. You finally have fucking combos in this one. You have a light attack and a heavy attack and can finally like mix them together. The previous games only had one attack button.
Spyro stands up on 2 legs and starts attacking like a toe ball character.
Jeez.
That's what I imagined. I didn't get to catch the stream. What are the combos like?
Slow and kind of bad. Like feels like a bad Western action game trying to be God of War.
Oh.
Of course.
It has maybe the slowest launcher ever. Which the previous games actually had a pretty fast launcher, so that's kind of a downgrade. And enemies, except for the absolute smallest tier of enemy, which stopped showing up after about 60% of the way through, they don't stagger at all. Like, not at all.
I'm fine.
Unless you use one of your breath weapons on them, which can make them stagger sometimes.
Because of that lore you dropped, I think it'd be really funny if Skylanders involves. Oh yeah, the statue of Sindra can actually end the world if you use it wrong.
People have apparently tried to argue that he rebooted the universe into Skylanders.
Oh. What a dick. Why did he do that? Hey, Bob. Real quick, if we did a Spyro month, do we have to do Skylanders?
I don't.
Does
I think
that
that'd be a
start
separate
with
thing.
Spyro?
Yeah.
It's Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. That's the first one.
But it's counted.
Yeah. It's
Don't give them that.
I think
When
it should
does
be
it
something
stop?
separate because we
so
want to have a whole
ambitious.
month of Toys to Life.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's
You got to play. What's that one that had Star Fox?
Star Light Slip.
That's the
Space,
one I never
Starlink.
remember because
Starlink.
it was
Starlight.
yeah,
it was a
Starlink.
failure even among these.
Oh yeah.
Does Eye of Judgment count for that?
Those weren't toys. Those were collectible cards.
Yeah, that's not it's not a toy, it's an investment. It's an investment.
Oh my god! I was trying to remember the name of the Skylanders character because like, there's no way she's actually called this.
Yeah, what
Her name is Stealth Elf.
Did she ever sit on a shelf?
I guess probably.
So would this mean you have to play Pokemon Rumble U?
Did they have toys that worked with that?
Apparently so.
Yeah.
And Disney Infinity. And Angry Birds Go, except that was only on mobile phones, so you can't. And Lego Dimensions. Man, that sure was a trend that just died.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same thing happened with so many other things. Like, too many people got into it too fast and just killed it.
It's funny, the only one to live was Amiibo, the one that never had a dedicated game.
Really just sold itself on collectibles.
Somehow the DLC survives, but the games do not.
And I played one other thing worth talking about.
Sorry, 1 second. I just got to get out. But the figurines remain. Anyways, where were you?
I played this game that came out earlier this year that I picked up on the Steam sale called Mr. Sleepy Guy.
Oh, I remember there being demos for that.
Mr. Sleepy Man. I'm sorry. It's Mr. Sleepy Man.
He's Mr. Sleepy Man. Rob Snyder. Anyways.
This game is awesome. And I think everybody should play it for Game of the Year this year.
Oh, this is intimidating on a fucking vibes level looking at this fucking art.
Oh, look at him. Yeah, he has aura.
Oh my god.
So this game has elements of it's a 3D platformer. It has elements of Mario Odyssey. The tone, like a tone sort of like Luigi's Mansion. Some kind of banjo-like thing, like vibes in places, And it's like Deathloop.
Jesus.
Wow. Didn't expect that last one.
So basically, you're Mr. Sleepy Man. Characters either don't refer to you by a name or call you Sleepy. And you run around Dream World and do shit. The point of the game is to get 5 collectibles.
Okay.
There's 5 unique collectibles, and then there's dream clouds, which increase your maximum health if you get enough, and what are called shiny things. You use shiny things to fix these TVs in the hub, which give you access to different game states you've unlocked.
What?
Because
Yeah,
you
what do you
can
mean?
completely fuck up this game world.
Oh.
Like, you can get yourself into a situation where, like, it's impossible to get anything else, so you have to go back.
Weird.
Like, as an example, one of the ways you get one of the super collectibles is to steal a cash register from the store and smash it. And it has the collectible inside. This now makes you wanted forever. And if the police catch you, they throw you in jail and you have to flush yourself down the toilet and do a sewer section and fight a boss. You're still wanted when you escape. Like,
Of course.
it's not GTA rules or RPG rules. Well, you escaped. And if they catch you again, they have sealed the toilet. You can no longer use it to escape. You have to lay down in bed and go back to the hub and come out somewhere else. And you can also, like, cause a situation where basically a kaiju is destroying the main town hub. Well, not the hub, because it's not the hub. The hub is like this weird, like, empty void of TVs. But you can get a kaiju to smash up what is called Dreamtown. It's like, you can't do shit while that's happening. So you have all these TVs that take you back to different game points. And you can even start, like, totally fresh, having done nothing. You still keep your progress, though.
That sounds cool.
It's really interesting. It controls really well as well, which is good. Instead of coins, you have cereal, specifically Fruity Pebbles. They're called something else, of course. Those act as currency for a guy who tells you things you can do. Because there's a lot of stuff that you wouldn't think would do something, but apparently does. Like, in one part of the game, there's a cop sitting at a desk surrounded by giant donuts. Like, there's like 15 or 20. And if you pay him some money, you pay the hint seller some money, they'll go, you should try throwing every single one of those donuts into the water. And I haven't done it yet because I set off the Kaiju event, which and was also wanted, so I wasn't able to do that. It also has a contender for the coolest segment in a game this year.
Oh, damn.
It's the kind of thing that just makes you pissed off at AAA games. It's like, this would be so cheap for you to do. Why do games not have anything like this?
Because
Except Remedy games.
everything must be made in the mission creator tools.
Like, this segment they give you is awesome. It's really cool and extremely memorable. And I don't know why games don't do more shit like that. But yeah, this is a really strong recommend. This will almost certainly be ending up on my Game of the Year list somewhere. It's one of the few things I've played since High on Life 2 that I know for sure is going above High on Life 2.
Oh no.
Let me also get a picture of a character who is definitely going into Most Hideous Creature.
Chat's saying this might also be coming to the Switch later this year. Again, this game is called Mr. Sleepy Man. For anyone interested, it came out in March. It is a $19.99 game on Steam right now.
Yeah,
like the price. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was. But so here's like the main NPC that sits in the hub and it assists you.
Okay.
His name is Tiffy. And he looks like this.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh, those are feet. I don't like that.
Yeah, he's a head with limbs.
Yeah, that's.
Oh. Ah.
Looks like Chibi Krang.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He has voice acting, by the way. None of the other NPCs do, I don't think. At least I haven't run into one yet. They all have Animal Crossing style babble, but he's fully voice acted.
So he's real.
Perhaps too real.
Perhaps.
But yeah, it really, the fact that that the main character, like it really nails the surrealism of a dream to me. In the same way that I will praise Alan Wake 2 up and down for, like, how did you use darkness exactly like a dream? I would say this because you're asleep when you're running around, and it has very similar surrealist vibes. So it's like, yeah, this is what a fucked up dream is like, where you're asleep but also still running around and doing things. Has really good music as well. It doesn't appear to be a very big game. I think I'll probably end up being able to beat it in, like, because I played for like 2 hours and got like 47% completion. So it's not the biggest game, but it's very memorable. If only because of the horrifying characters and that really, really cool segment, which somebody told me they had put in the demo. And I'm like, you didn't put that in the demo. That's almost certainly the coolest thing in this game. I would not put that in the demo of my game.
But what if
you
it
put it there to
sells
sell
the
it.
game?
Then people might be, well, why was the coolest? Why? There
Well,
wasn't
then you're
anything
in, you paid.
cooler.
And it's too late.
That's true.
We got you in the door.
That's true.
I get to pay my rent. Mission accomplished.
Well, there was some game we played recently that the demo had like literally every good part of it. I can't remember what it is now, though. It was like a AAA game or something. Oh, well.
Well, I can think of the 16th entry in a franchise that might qualify. But I doubt you were referencing that.
No.
Chat says
Yeah, that was a
Fort
while
Solace.
ago.
Fort Solace is literally the whole game on the trial. It's not a demo. That was also just the game.
Yeah, I think this is a great little game. I think everybody should play it for Game of the Year. It's going to be good for categories, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's a 3D platformer, and which has seemed to have become now. The moment indies became capable of making like N64, PS1 style shit, the 3D platformer genre like roared back to life with all these really interesting entries.
It's almost like
Weird.
people, really like those.
Are you telling me people
Weird.
like platformers and there's a demand that isn't being met at all by any of the well, I mean, Nintendo
And
makes
the
that
fact,
demand. No one
and the
else does.
fact the genre went away has more to do with the fact that every company became really cheap and was like, well, make it about combat because that's cheap. Just make it a series of combat rooms. That's a lot easier to do than a big environment you have to explore. No, you can't make the game look worse so you could make a big environment to explore. Have fucking Crash do air trick.
Very sane and rational thing that
Give
happened through the
Spyro
entire
Helm
industry.
Splitter.
It's weird that chat would bring up Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric right now.
Hmm.
Oh, we talked about Sonic Unleashed earlier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. TerraQuest 64 is coming soon. Sure. I'll believe it when they give me a date.
I mean, we got
I'm very
Big
excited
Hops
for that
this
game.
year. We got this.
Shit, I still haven't played
and-
Big Hops. Fuck.
We've gotten, in the past couple years, we've gotten stuff like Corn Kid 64, Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom, Pseudo Regalia.
Hell yeah, Pseudo Regalia.
Yeah, no, there's lots of cool 3D platformers now. It feels great after so long of like, oh, big publishers just won't do it.
Chat, please look forward to the month after Revenge of Sonic month called Fucking Nothing Month, where I claw back the time necessary to play these games.
Now, the big catch is the one I really don't believe is coming out until it actually shows up.
Yeah. Oh, the game, The Big Catch.
Yes, the big
I was
catch.
like, what's the big catch? I was like waiting for the game that you were
The big catch.
I'm like,
It's on
what is it?
first.
Oh?
Oh yeah, and we had Demon Tide, which I may have almost forgotten came out already.
Did you mention
And
Bubsy
Bubsy
4D?
4D.
Yeah, and Bubsy 4D. And I guess I can count that Kingdom Hearts like that comes out in like a month.
Hmm.
I don't know. That feels like it bends way more back to combat oriented stuff.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's
Yeah.
true. That one's going to be way more combat oriented. But we're going to have Roll and Rascal soon.
That didn't come out yet?
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
Did you play anything else, Chris?
No, I have not. Well, I played a bunch of little things for retro achievements. Okay, I guess I should talk about a couple of those for a second. First of all, Diddy Kong Racing has a dog shit set. Almost
Sad.
all of them are in Adventure 2.
What? That's wrong. That's incorrect.
Like
Where's
they
the
give you.
crunch?
I mean, that's in the subset,
Yeah, I know.
which the Mister can't do.
Thank
Yep.
God.
Thank God. I mean, ah.
I'm glad I understand how to play Diddy Kong Racing now, because I never fucking understood it as a kid.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, I couldn't. Like, learning. All it took for me to like fly through the first half of the game was learning hold brake and reverse at the same time to take corners unbelievably sharply,
Yeah.
and in the car mash the A button, don't hold it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Also, I didn't learn. I learned how unbelievably important the boost at the start is.
Yeah. Also, letting go of the A button when you hit boosters. You know about that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But in the tricky race, if you get the boost, because the shit that falls down can't fall down until he passes it. So if you're ahead of him from the start, you don't even have to worry about any of it.
It's true. Yeah.
Like, just doing the boost like humiliates him and kind of humiliates the other two bosses.
Mm-hmm. So is
Fuck,
this...
fuck,
Sorry,
fuck
go
those
ahead.
silver coins, though.
Yeah, well...
They're not even the problem, but there's so many weird edges in the game that suck me in and I can't get out of.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
The other thing wherein I was defeated and had to like slink off like the lion, defeated male leaves.
Uh-huh.
I tried to play Bucky O'Hare on the NES.
Oh.
Hmm.
That was a game that I had thought I had gotten to the end of multiple times and just never beaten. It turns out I had gotten slightly less than halfway.
Oh.
Hmm.
Value.
It's a platformer, of course. I think it was Konami.
Yes, it is.
So it's made by a reputable developer. It's not just licensed trash.
Yeah, it's like Konami made a Mega Man, is kind of what we're talking about here.
Fused with Battletoads.
Yes.
So this isn't like if a Mega Man game gave you infinite continues and let you continue from the screen you died on.
Oh.
And its difficulty is tuned for the fact that you can infinitely continue from the screen you died on.
Yup.
Nice.
Oh God, what game did I come back to?
Bucky
Bucky O'Hare on the NES.
Ooh.
What? No. What?
And you kind of have so much health you don't have to give a shit ever about enemies hitting you. So in exchange, almost every level hazard kills you instantly.
Wow.
But it's okay because you can continue infinitely from the screen you died on. It's fine we have a Quickman laser segment longer than the Quickman laser segment because we have infinite continues from the screen you died on.
It's cool
What a
that it
nightmare.
does that. It's a very different idea for that sort of thing, because a lot of NES games would just chew you up, spit you out at the title screen. So Infinite Continues is neat, but man, that really does enable them to crank the difficulty so high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of parts that's just like, you have to make this jump perfectly perfect or you die instantly. You have to jump. It's like you're in a gap the height of your character. Above you is spikes. There's no platform outside of this gap, but you have to jump from it to the next platform. So you have to do like your toe is on the edge of the thing and you have to hold the button as you jump. You can switch between characters. I didn't really see much reason to do that except switching to your little robot buddy who has shots that can destroy environmental objects. None of their abilities, because you have a power meter that you hold the jump button in charge, and then when you release it, it does something. Bucky jumps real high, and you can find upgrades to upgrade how long the power bar is, thereby giving you a better effect. Bucky jumps, the little robot guy flies, which even at max power is not very good. Your duck buddy shoots, I think. I don't think his movement at all. You have a girl who is Deanna Troi, and she makes like a mind ball that you can guide around and attack enemies with it, I guess. And then I don't know what the last one it was at all, because I never even bothered trying. But yeah, I got about halfway.
I did not know that Bucky O'Hare had friends.
Oh yeah.
I might. Yeah, he's like a space captain. He has a crew.
He's got a crew.
I might go back because I did save the password, so I might go back and try to beat it. But it requires me to just be able to treat it like a Kaizo game. It's like, okay.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's just mash my face against this until we get farther. And that is all I have been playing.
I am definitely going to fucking try my best at Bucky O'Hare at some point. I have never played it, but I have watched my good friend Sarah Lene play it. Also, I think our friend Lady Zeon really likes Bucky O'Hare.
That is a fact.
That is a fact.
Crazy.
So, Bob is here to announce that he's going to get NES hard by beating Bucky O'Hare.
This game I haven't seen until just now.
Yes, it means a lot to you.
It means a lot to me. I'm going to avenge my use, even. My use of not knowing who he is or what his deal is.
Yes.
But seeing him in a Nintendo Power once.
You're going to avenge your fucking ignorance. Anyway, Bob and I got... I get to hit the button.
Ooh, the button.
Bob and I have been playing Grand Blue Fantasy Relink because that's right. We got... Oh, God. Where did the button go? Where did the button go? Where did the button go? Bob, where did the button, Bob?
We might not have the button. You just needed to say it.
No, I have to hit the button. The button's important. Where did the button go? Where did the button go? I misplaced the button because there's too many fucking things I do streaming-wise. I'm so sad. I don't have the button. Bob and I got a game code for Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok. Game code provided by Psy Games. We've basically not played the Endless Ragnarok stuff because there's so much core game.
Yeah, because you have to actually clear so much of what the core game was, and neither of us had finished that out because it gets so grindy at the end there.
Yeah, I didn't successfully do all the Proud missions before. But with the help of some friends, Bob and I have successfully beaten crazy fucking bullshit at the end of Proud. Did very well. And now we have Terminus weapons. And now we got to get that leveled up.
I actually did that today, so that was actually super easy for me. Because the thing they added in this DLC that I have played a little bit of is the Conflux.
Yes, the Conflux, which some might refer to as hole mode, where you go in the hole. Bob, how's the Conflux treating you?
It's it's a pick 3 that's really easy, but you get to do tons of materials.
Uh-huh.
So you just go through a set of fights, and after you beat each fight, you get an option of what your next fight's going to be. Sometimes it's like, oh, fight waves of enemies, and other times it's like, oh, you can choose a dexterity challenge, and it becomes like a collect all the crystals as fast as you can, or pick which one of is the correct dude. It has like 3 dudes who look identical stand in front of each other and like swap places really quickly, and it's like, which one's me? And then something I found really good is sometimes you'll find a bizarre encounter, as they call it, and you fight an enormous fish.
Oh, cool.
It just flies at you.
Cool.
So it's pretty neat. And then at the end of it, you get a pile of materials that are good for leveling up. Like that lets you get up to speed a lot faster, especially for single player players, where it felt kind of impossible before this. So that's cool. Now there's a thought of, oh, well, maybe I will upgrade another character because it's feasible at all.
Right. I don't know who I'm gonna deck out and level up after I'm done doing Siegfried.
Yeah, I want to see what these other characters they've added for the Endless Ragnarok are.
For people who don't know what Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is, it's that action RPG that got our most anticipated game for countless years because they kept delaying it and became a bit so that we had it sponsor the category. And then they finally shipped it, and I was like, oh, this is like my favorite action RPG ever made. It's so fucking good, and the mechanics are so neat, and there are various builds you can do. It's a fantastic fucking game. It's so good I beat the core game twice on stream.
Mm-hmm.
One time on PS5, one time on PC. They have so many fucking characters now. So I'm like sweating here trying to figure out who the fuck am I going to play?
Yeah, looking at the list, there's like, they added some new fist fighting lady, and I want to try her out, but it sounds like she's going to be introduced in the story. So I want to buy her early. I want to like let them introduce the character. But maybe that's foolish. Maybe I just buy her.
Maybe. Pastel Hermit says, I have heard it described as Monster Hunter meets Final Fantasy 14. That is surprisingly not a terrible way to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a lot of the ways that activates the brains of the people who play those games, this will do exactly that.
I find the description a little annoying just because part of it of the Final Fantasy 14 is, oh, there's damage circles that appear that let me know where to dodge.
I mean, you are doing a group fight against a boss with an insanely huge health bar with indicators that are circles that grow to larger circles to indicate when the moves go off. So it is specific enough where this is one of the times where I'm like, I get it.
Right.
It's a little bit more, yeah.
It's
Anyways,
a lot closer than...
also Nomaria's in the game. Maybe that's for you.
Is that all you need? Will you go play the game now?
I have all of 2 friends who play Grand Blue who are not into Normaya. They're both gay men.
This is crazy.
I'm just saying, maybe this is a motivating factor for some. She short stack Virgil. Correct. It's true. She do got the Virgil moves. It's pretty fucking sick. Bob, that's who you're playing as mostly now, right?
Yeah, that's who I have fully leveled up now.
Yeah.
I think Beatrix is new for this version. I bought her and was a little disappointed with how her moveset seemed kind of really tame, but maybe I just need to learn it more. Maybe there's something hiding in there. Because she was a pretty cool character they had laid into the Grand Blue verses as well, and I liked the way she played in that.
Maybe someday I will finally buy the new version of this Grand Blue Fantasy verses.
Perhaps.
New, she says.
Yeah.
It's only 2 years old, right?
I think they're still adding to it at least, so
it's true. They added another character somewhat recently. Somewhat. Himmel the hero played this game. Oh, it's fucking end of service. Oh no.
I think they added Grand's mom.
I think that's Grandma. I think grandma is what you call that.
No, Grandma Fantasy is a totally different game.
Oh, okay.
It's true.
Okay. You'll have to send me a link later.
You have to buy that one on Steam.
Yeah, I'm very excited to grind more of this out. I'm very excited to play more of this and get to the new story.
Yeah,
Because I think I've seen a cutscene from the new story, maybe a
right.
couple.
I think now that we've got the Terminus weapon, we actually get to play the new story. I'm not sure though.
It's very exciting. I can't believe, or I believe they're adding id from this into Versus. Yeah, I think that's right. It's cool as hell. I love it. Id is my second strongest character. Do not ask how strong id is.
I hope that's not even true. Just because of how weak it was.
Bob
it became a joke because Noel made the roam.
He's very mean.
It just shows in your second character that's like second person you have selected in your team is the fill in slots that aren't being used by actual players online. So we go into the mission and it shows up with our characters that are like decked out around like 15,000 power, somewhere around there. It shows up 4,800 power.
Look, I played through the game twice, okay? I had to do that instead of endgame leveling more than one person.
Yes, I know. I understand.
Yeah,
it's just funny.
I don't even have a leveled Charlotta on PC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's messed up.
I need to spend hundreds of hours playing this, and then Game of the Year rolls up, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I didn't do anything else! I don't even know what that fucking Elliot guy was all about!
Adventures, I think?
What if it's an ironic title, though?
I forget, did you buy that, Aggro?
No, not yet. I am itching.
Okay.
Which is why it's fucked up that now I'm playing Grand Blue instead of playing Elliot games, so that way I can get you to play Elliot games, so that way we could ship them Elliot game. I tried to get a code so that way we could just ship it out now, but Square likes to have fun with me.
Yeah, no, they saw that was a game you would want. So they're like, no.
We're going back to that era. Who knows? Maybe if I played well in advance of launch, because I only found out, what was it, a week or two after launch? I was like, oh, fuck, shit.
Yeah, that's always sucks how those codes, they just don't send them out if it's after launch. It's like, you guys probably should look into that. You want advertisement still, don't you? Bye.
We have a really fun code story in the news, so stick around. Bob, did you have anything else you want to say about Grand Blue Fantasy Relink? Endless Ragnarok or elsewise? The crossplay is working. The online system barely had any problems across multiple days of playing.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. We basically able to stay in that for 8 hours straight twice, and I had the second day we were doing it, we dropped out like twice.
We had like a couple hiccups the second day, but it worked for almost 15 hours of us playing.
And we were literally like jumping in with people from all across different places.
And platforms even.
Yeah.
It
was crazy they got that working.
Yeah.
I expect the experiences like Scott Pilgrim to happen more often.
Luckily that didn't happen. That would have really bummed me out. Is the crossplay only for other players who have the DLC? I don't actually know. I don't know if you could boot the core game and then matchmake across platforms. I imagine enforcing that would be harder than just giving that to the owners of the original game and no DLC. So probably not the case.
That would make sense for why we just couldn't do a quick match though. Because before this, I never had trouble finding a quick match, but when we started doing crossplay, we couldn't. So I don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, I'm playing on PC. Of course, I can play because I have a 9800 X3D and 4090. I can play this game at 4K, 120 frames per second, and it does a really good job of making my room even hotter in summer. I wonder if the PS5 Pro version of this is any good. I wonder if they did something meaningful with it.
Yeah, probably not. Like, it runs fine on the PS5. They probably like, that's good enough for Pro.
Yeah, because they didn't even have a 120 mode on PS5 normal.
No,
is
which they probably
weird.
should have, but
Yeah, it should have been capable of that, I would like to think. But anyways, yeah, this has been great. You will definitely hear about us playing this more in the future. Bob, did you play anything else?
I did not. You heard how many Sonic games we streamed,
we
and that we
beat
played
something
like 15
8
hours
Sonic
of Grand
games.
Blue.
Yeah, and then we played 15 hours of Grand Blue, and all you got out of it was, it's a very good game. It's excellent. Siegfried is a rhythm-based, cool, big sword man. Very good, much fun. Narmaya's hot. There you go. Buy the game. I'm a shill. I'm a shill for hot women who play like Virgil. Fucking jail me for it. Bob and I also watched all of JoJo's. We watched the fucking Steel Ball Run shit. We're completely up.
Yeah, the only thing we didn't watch is that weird spin-off about the manga artist,
Rohan Kishibe.
Oh yeah.
which I don't know if that's actually. I assume it's not relevant in any real way. It's just like a side story.
I mean, I just want to watch it. That and the live action.
Yeah, it's just because Araki loves that guy. So he's got like a couple spin-offs.
That makes sense.
That was really funny. There was an event where something happens and the world is freaking out, and one guy just screams, "What fucking mangaka got his pages in the middle of all of this?" And it just cuts to Rohan's house. We have 3 things to do. So there's the Rohan thing, there's the live action movie, and there's the fucking other part of the OVA we needed to watch.
Yes, the original OVA from way back in the 90s. That's supposed to be really cool.
Yeah. Fuck. God damn it.
Oh, if we're talking about anime, I've been watching Ai Tenchi Moyo, which is that Tenchi Moyo from 2013 or so.
Oh.
That no one talks about, and I always heard was like a weird advertisement for a certain region of Japan.
Yeah. A tourism ad.
And it doesn't feel like that's in there at all. And once again, they got every voice actor back from the old days, except for Ayaka, which I looked into it. Ayaka is like the voice actress. She's like 70 or 80 plus years old, and I guess retired back in 2017 or so.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, so it's really weird to get used to. Everyone else sounds traditional. Ayaka now sounds like Asuna from Sword Art Online.
You got any thoughts on that, Aggro? That was a pretty loud
That's the. It was so weird that I couldn't picture it, so I would need to hear it.
It is baffling the first, because the main characters other than Tenchi don't show up for a few episodes.
I'm gonna be completely straight too. I only ever watched Sword Art in sub, and I am currently thinking of the abridged voice.
There's a Sword Art abridged. Oh no.
Bob, if you haven't seen Sword Art abridged, I recommended it. I mean, it's better than the original show isn't a high bar, but they make that show good.
Okay, correction. We have yet another JoJo's thing to watch. We also did not watch the live action Thus Spoke Kishibe Rohan.
Oh, they did a live action of that?
Yeah,
That's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah, there are 10 episodes between 2020 and 2026. So we're almost there. And then we can finally, after these 4 long years, get back to watching the good shit, Gundam.
Finally. God, it's been
Finally.
too long.
It has! Have you
It's
watched
been
live
so
action
long.
part 4? No, we just mentioned that as one of the things we need to watch.
It's been so long that the company putting out Gundam no longer is doing that. So we can't even buy the Blu-rays for all of it anymore.
Oh,
Thanks,
that's
Sony.
weird. What
Thank you,
company
Sony.
could have possibly caused that?
It's almost like there needs to be something that makes it illegal for competitors to buy each other and put each other out of business.
If
It's
only
almost
we
like
had
that.
some sort of commission to oversight this so this didn't keep fucking happening.
Mm-hmm.
Federal commission to do this. Anyway. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Fucking right stuff. Shit with the fucking
Pure evil.
Anyways, there's a new Wolverine trailer out. I felt nothing watching it. Wonder why.
Yeah.
I thought something watching it.
Can you say that into a microphone that's recorded?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought, wow, your Lady Deathstrike design sucks.
I saw something else watching it.
Okay.
They're literally going to have that scene that's a meme of Wolverine looking at the photo, but play it dramatic and straight.
I'm convinced they will save that for one of their awful marketing gifts.
They can do both.
So anyway, Digimon says, Spider-Man 2 really did ruin Marvel games for people, huh? No, Sony ruined Wolverine for me. You want to get into it? I cannot fucking buy that game and feel good at all because of what they're fucking doing. These motherfuckers have raised the price of PlayStation Plus so fucking much, and now they want to get rid of physical games so they can keep charging $60 and $70 for games for a fucking decade. Fuck them. I'm so sick of it.
Yeah, no, I ain't.
That's what fucking ruined it. That was the fucking straw that broke the camel's back. Fuck.
By the way, did you see that that Epic and Google were like, we're sick of fighting. The Epic Game Store can be on Google. Can be on Android. We give up.
Yeah.
Wonder what's going to
Yep.
happen to Sony.
Well, Sony
I
sells at a
wonder
loss, so
what's
Epic
going
said
to
they were
happen to
okay
Sony.
with it. They definitely won't change their tone at any point in time.
I mean, Sony definitely isn't already being sued by multiple people about the PSN being a monopoly.
Nope.
I would never.
We definitely didn't have courts say to both Apple and Google, yeah, that's a monopoly. Like, Sony can shit and piss themselves all they want about claiming that the PSN is different from the Apple Play Store. I mean, the App Store or the Google Play Store, but they're not, and nobody will believe that.
Yeah, now that if they do just stop painting this, it's like, yeah, no, they literally, there's nothing. There's no excuse.
Anyways, fuck this. We're not even in fucking news. So, Podlords!
Oh, wait, the Podlords?
Oh
Thank
my
you for
god,
saving
the
me from this
Podlord.
conversation, the Podlords.
Thank you, Pod Lords.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yes, that's right. The Pod Lords. Pod Lords such as BN12, Red Blaze 27, Suzu Shiro. No.
What am I looking at?
Yeah, what is this?
Oh my
Christmas
god,
lights?
that's Christmas shit.
Oh, wow.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
$99
Gee, I wonder-
Panasonic Blu-ray because it's Christmas in July.
Look,
I
it's
wonder if the fat Christmas shit starts earlier every year, almost like retail is desperate for their revenue not to go down year over year because people are ultimately spending less.
It couldn't be people spending less overall. We'll figure out what's really happening.
WTF, Spider-Man. Mr. I like spam. Muck Bud. This can of Fanta 2 is an Xbox.
oh my god, I was terrified trying to figure out what Fanta 2 was.
What is that character?
I
Is
assume it's a
that
Diablo
Paladin?
for Paladin, yeah. Did you know
Okay.
that Fanta is a fascist drink?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, everybody
Yeah.
knows that.
mhm.
Oh, yeah. It's
Okay.
yeah. Nazi Germany Coke. That's what happened.
Yep.
Yep. Look it up if you don't know.
Casey.
Also, we can't. They aren't saying anything's an Xbox anymore. In fact,
Oh my
nothing's an Xbox. We just need to shut it down. And Casey looks very cute.
So perfectly asymmetrical.
Yeah, it's a perfect dog.
Cooper Tank. No bit this week, but Brazilian Miku is gonna be in Fire Emblem apparently.
Fucking what? That's amazing.
I'll never know. It's $80.
The power of Five Head. Congratulations, Team Power, on your Splatfest win.
Where she keeps power, I guess.
It's true. It's stored in the forehead.
Beginning my RA adventures with Phantasy Star 4.
Is that advisable? Oh, well, good luck.
Shinji16 is tired and couldn't come up with a bit for how badly he wishes.
Oh, hey, there's that picture. I mean, look at that art. That's fucking awesome.
Nice.
Anyways, Shinji16 is tired and couldn't come up with a bit for how badly he wishes for the. This is smudged. I can't quite read this. Of politicians and billionaires right now. Okay. Well, good luck with that.
That sounds ambiguous but agreeable.
Yeah, whatever
It's
that
true.
is.
Sarah Lene. Timothy Pfister got the Retro Achievement Mastery for The Wily Wars. His advice, don't do that.
Yeah, no, why?
The Hard M. Bearded Joe. Hey, if you aren't playing Relink Endless Ragnarok, fix that right now. This is an 11 out of 10 expansion.
Is that Brazilian Miku?
That is a lady I saw various people quite excited was actually the game.
In Grand Blue? Are you serious?
You might not believe it. People think characters in Grand Blue are hot. This seems messed up.
This goes all the way to the almost top. Pleochrome. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get the special at Handy Nasty. You guys want anything?
Oh, come on.
Oh, God.
The sign isn't even spaced incorrectly.
You know some motherfucker walked in there and called it that, though.
Yes. Do you think it's like a Panda Express knockoff?
I'd hesitate to call anything a Panda Express knockoff.
I mean, fair.
You know what, Scoob? I'm Jen Rogers now, too. I also always come back.
Wait, stop.
Xbox this week as they continue their death march for 1 billion players.
Surely this will be what gets them the 1 billion players.
This
a
is
day.
how they win. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings.
That is a perfect face.
Wow.
Look on my smile, ye mighty, and despair. A friend showed me WrestleMania once, but I couldn't retain anyone's name, so I kept calling him Brian Fury all night. Oh, that photo's gone. No!
Oh, it's a good bit, though.
I'm getting that photo. I'll get that later.
One day there will be a Podlord bit here again.
I look forward to that day.
Not the handsome guy at the hay store. Do not trust him.
It's like a memento tattoo.
Wasn't it funny in part 6 when they had that thing where you could tell Rocky just watched Memento?
Yeah, it was really direct. It was great.
My favorite part 6 thing is in the manga where they're like, Giorno might show up, just lying directly to your face.
My favorite part of part 6 was they were like, what if 9/11 happened in Florida? And I'm like, when was this written? And it turns out right on top of 9/11.
Oh, no. What is there in Florida to 9/11?
Just a plane crashing
Disney
with a shitload
World.
of people on it.
Who knows? Maybe in the manga it was going to hit Disney World.
I feel like Disney World getting 9/11 would be the only thing that could make Americans more insane than actual 9/11.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Digital Basic.
Oh.
Oh my god. Jeepers, Velma, your jinkies are out. Right, Shaggy? So caked up. What?
Why is she a Moai head?
What is
Shaggy's
what-
werewolf Shaggy from that one movie, but
Also,
That's Daphne, not Velma.
or Daphne.
It's so many layers of like. What is?
is this an impenetrable bit from the future that we haven't run into yet?
I'm just staring at this, trying to figure out how it's somehow Jinkaria.
Podlord bits. Podlord bits 1 year brought into the past. This is bullshit.
It's some kind of dire warning.
The curse of Pod.
They're putting this up outside a toxic waste dump.
Andrew. Lone Gargoyle. Fuck it. I fucking had it. Those fuckers at X-Fucks want to fucking kill it. I'll make a fucking do myself. Fuck!
Go forth and do.
Yeah, that's all you can do at this point.
Go forth and doom.
Great.
Sadistic, autistic. Whenever a gacha game dies, I gain more art to use for my VTT RPGs. Voice to text RPG.
Virtual tabletop.
After 4 months, we finally finished the prologue in this homebrew Pathfinder campaign. Maybe an 8-player party was a bad idea.
Oh, child.
God.
Oh, sweetness
No.
and light. No.
No. What? No.
That sucks. I finished the Bounce arc last week, and I watched from there all the way through episode 124. I am now... What the fuck is going on? What is this?
I'm just gonna blame Patreon.
Yeah, that's
Patreon made
easiest.
things so immensely worse. Oh, God, chat, you don't even know. Anyways, I am now caught up on The Plan. This is going to sound radical, and I know you're all going to struggle with this. Imagine it is a picture of Jinkario's face. That's it.
I think I'm having trouble placing.
Well,
said
take all of
visage.
the pictures you have seen and remove the unique elements.
Oh, no, don't. Don't say that.
Just V, Yuki, EXE, and a Y. Prismatica got paid out from a class action spreading the love. Anyway, here's a maid butler.
Nice.
Worth noting, this is their first month as a podlord that I'm seeing. Neat. That shit actually happened. Holy shit, thank you so much.
Right?
And
Thank you so much.
Tom Murphy. Thank you very much to Podlords.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Podlords.
Thank you, Podlords.
And if you'd like to become a podlord, you can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/gbpodcast. For as little as $5 a month, you get access to many benefits, such as early access to Chugging Bleach, extended content for shows we do, shows that may or may not ever be actually released, a monthly, a special Patreon funded show once a month, either a public show where we watch dog shit and then you get a commentary track, or a private show where you vote on a good thing we watch and then discuss in a round table format. You also get an entire movie called Isolation 119, a full feature-length film about a man going to Thailand to get a tax write-off on his vacation to Thailand. If you have never watched it and have been a patron, you are missing out on one of your greatest benefits. It will change your life. It is at least, without exaggeration, at least 16 times better than the AVGN movie. And other benefits. That's patreon.com/gbpodcast. And you always help by spreading the word, telling your friends, rating us on Thursdays, rating us with a T on your podcasting app of choice, and leaving a comment, subscribing if you listen on YouTube right now. Patreon.com/gbpodcast.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
Oh,
There he
no.
is.
It's Brian Fury.
Yeah, I thought this was a Daniel Bryan joke. I was wrong.
Nothing else about him that's different. And
Yeah, no, there was
It's
only
just
the
Brian
one
Fury.
joke.
Yeah,
Podlords
definitely.
only do one bit at a time.
Yes.
Yep. 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 It's that time again, chat. Close your eyes. The industry is burning down segment. And go. Oh,
So, Epic is adding AI-generated NPCs to Fortnite.
wow.
There's 36 pre-built characters starting July 30th. Creators can make their custom islands with them. I'm sure within 72 hours we won't have them reciting Mein Kampf.
Oh yeah, that'll happen way faster.
Roblox announces Build. It's an extension of Roblox Studio designed for mobile. It's AI driven. And then when it makes nothing usable, you can use the regular tools to fix it. They aren't going to tag levels about this.
So,
9 is old enough to use this. That's fine.
What? You're letting 9-year-olds use the AI tools to.
But published games will only be available for 16 and older, which seems like a disconnect.
Yeah. What the? No, it's fine. Where's Zen? Where's Zen? It's
The
fine.
base version is free, and there will be additional paid options for power users. There aren't going to be any of those. Future features will include a playtesting agent that surfaces bugs before a single player experiences the game, an experimental agent that identifies tests to run to drive higher engagement, retention, and monetization. Reminder that Roblox is not profitable and makes roughly half as much as it spends. This will cost them even more money because AI compute is very expensive, and it seems like they're probably going to institute something to help tamp down the amount of fake accounts that people use to boost their numbers to get more money from Roblox payouts. So once they do that, everybody will just stop making Roblox things, and the company will probably just go.
No, it's
Yeah,
fine. See, they're unleashing the power of AI to help increase player productivity. So if they use the agent to make more slop levels, then more people will be buying more stuff.
that all adds up. You're right. You're
Okay.
so right. Okay.
If we just increase the scale, everything else will take care of itself.
They don't get to cheat like Amazon or something. They don't actually own any of the AI things, do they?
No.
Okay,
No.
I didn't think so.
They just Roblox, despite not having any of the traits of these other tech scam companies, bizarrely attract the exact same completely brainless investors.
Yeah.
That's why every company wants to be Roblox, despite Roblox never making a profit and being currently sued in every single court on Earth.
Everything makes so much sense.
You think if they come out with a super efficient LLM model to predate on children on their platform before actual predators can get to them, they can solve their problem that way?
I think that would just introduce more artificial predators to their ecosystem. I don't know that solves anything. But that's it for the industry burning down.
The comments, that's been in a while.
I know. So this is the weirdest thing I've run into in a while. Reminder that Halo Campaign Evolved comes out very soon. Let me get the exact date real quick. That comes out in 12 days, less than 2 weeks. I applied for a code for us to cover it weeks ago, just because, oh boy, the tone of that stream will be hilarious. Anyway, today I got a message on Keymailer, and this presumably went out to everyone, and I have never seen anything like this. It reads, and this is verbatim quote, "Thank you for requesting a review copy of Halo Campaign Evolved. Reminder, a game that comes out in 2 weeks. To feature on your channel. Your request has been logged with our team who are reviewing all applications. We expect to finalize decisions by September 15th. Chat, is it a good sign if 2 weeks before a game comes out, they go, we will not be giving anyone fucking codes for 2 months? Is that a good sign?
I'm
a
sure
great
it's
sign.
fine.
Is that good?
That's so strange.
Yeah.
You think that this wouldn't even be easier? Seems like just intentionally evading people seeing the game.
There's that angle. There's the what if they fired everyone involved with giving key codes out?
Yes, very possible.
There's so many layers to this. Normally, you would just have an AI do it if you worked at one of these companies, but I'm going to guess it has more to do with the quality of the game coming in at launch. I am very excited to see what is the real possibility. Chris, we're going to you next.
Okay. So you know that Avatar fighting game?
I have heard of it, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The last Airbender
1 week.
one, yeah.
Yeah, 1 week before its release, they revealed they just caught and be like, yeah, Mike Z worked on this game.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Pop, saying the last Airbender one just made me imagine the opposite of like Jake Sully, famous grappler. He does the Android 16 dunk.
NetherRealm does it.
Bob got it. I just imagining
Nice.
a Navi doing the NetherRealm crouching kick.
Yes.
The fucking short military dude, the short old military dude's just getting fucking X-ray attacked by an 8-foot, 10-foot tall Navi.
No, he'd be in his mech. You need to see the second one of those, Noel. There's so much to discuss.
D-Bob, this is why you should have just been like, I hope the audience knows, otherwise we're gonna end up bringing. Anyways, the actual news, Mike Z.
Yeah, he's working on it. So that probably cuts that game off at the knees because the fighting game community is very good about just being like, there's a million other games, motherfucker. We don't have to give you attention.
I do wonder. This being an Avatar product, I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this sales-wise, because,
fighting
Avatar's
game
like
is not a
around.
popular genre.
No, it isn't.
So I feel like the FGC, they were really banking on them, and all you have to do is look over at City of the Wolves to see what happens when you piss the FGC off. In all its no sales anywhere in the world.
But yeah.
I wonder how well that did do it. I assume terribly, but
Terribly. The CEO resigned and had to apologize for how bad it did.
Yeah.
That Invincible one came out and didn't do very well either.
Yeah, no, I didn't see anyone talk about it. That was weird. I was like, what do you
That
mean
came
that's
out? Wow.
Yeah, that came out like 2 months ago. I think it came out in April.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like
People are saying, well, which one are you talking about, Deji? We just brought up 2 fighting games. I assume you're talking about, well, I'm not going to assume. Anyways, Chris, continue.
seems like they probably just should have made arena fighters for both of these franchises. I feel like that would have gotten way more people who just like those shows in.
Deji in chat are saying Invincible sold 1 million, so it did well. Yeah, no, I didn't see anyone fucking talk about it. But yeah, at first Paramount wouldn't confirm
No, it did not sell 1 million. It hit 1 million players.
God damn
that
it,
includes
chat,
people
those are
during
two
the
different
beta.
things.
Yeah, that's not the
During
same.
the beta even? That's not even remotely sales.
Saros outsold Invincible. Reminder, Saros sold bad.
Okay. Well, it's worth noting that Paramount dodged admitting Mike Z was involved for a bit, and Mike Z had the fucking dev tag in the Discord.
Yeah.
He was in the
So-
Discord.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, eventually, it came out. They admitted it, and now we get to see how this works out.
He's just too good at making fighting games. They couldn't keep him out. They had to hire him.
I mean, the studio seemed to already have him because it was the same studio as that Diesel Legacy game he was also on. So it seems like he just works
Really?
there.
Really? It's them again? I didn't even...
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I'm pretty sure that's
Oh, wow.
right.
Paramount admitted it. Not even the devs or publishers even. Yeah, I feel like Paramount,
no
since
shit.
it's their fucking IP, was like, oh, a pest might be involved. One moment, let's take a look into this. Yep, that's
We
him
found
right
a rusty
there.
nail in this year's sand.
That's incredible. Look, if you're a fan of Mike Z and you get pissed that Mike Z is shit talked, let me tell you, we have shit talked Mike Z a lot while Mike Z was a patron of GigaBoots. So clearly he's
It's
okay
true.
with it.
Yeah.
I have the receipts. I ain't making this up. He gives us like $1 a month to shit talk him anytime he comes up. So fucking, I guess, shut the fuck up and be okay with people shit talking that fucking asshole.
Yeah, he probably knows that he's terrible. That doesn't make him any better. He just sucks.
Good luck admitting. Good luck getting him to admit that. I'm still pissed over fucking that
Indivisible.
Indivisible, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
still
no,
fucking
that's
pissed.
terrible.
Absolutely nightmarish. But fucking Christ. And that's not even getting into what happened to Skullgirls after that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's head to Bob for news.
The Dusk Bloods is getting closed test, network test.
I should have had like a studio applause sound. Ready for that. Closed network test August 21st through 23rd.
Yep, that's next month. We finally get to see what that game is.
Ooh.
I'm excited to know what that game is.
For people who don't know, that is in fact the From Software made multiplayer focused thing.
Bloodborne aesthetic
like
game.
For Switch
Yeah,
2.
for Switch 2.
Yeah, for
There's
Switch
their
2.
Nintendo exclusive.
It's a hot exclusive.
Speaking of games, we'll finally get to see more of actual playing. Tides of Annihilation is going to be playable at Gamescom August 26th to 30th.
Ooh.
To advertise this, they made an insane trailer where they compared their demo to a hot pot.
What?
And
they're like,
Mahjong.
in Mahjong, yes.
I mean, I love Hotbot.
It was kind of hilarious.
They were showing footage of Chengdu where the game is developed. So like they're showing all this cultural B-roll. Like it's like Hot Pot. There are different things. It's like Mahjong. You can make decisions.
Yes. Speaking of
Yeah,
SNK, oh, what's up?
I'm just saying they put out gameplay footage pretty frequently. Actually, like they put out like a huge chunk just in April.
Mhm.
So and it certainly looks like a real game that's fine.
Cool.
Like it doesn't look like Lost Soul Aside, thank God.
Yeah, but I feel like the most footage we've seen is just of a boss fight. So hopefully seeing
Well,
someone
this
actually
chunk
interact with it.
they put out in April is a lot.
Okay.
Like it has
was all-
boss fights and normal fights and exploration and all that.
Okay. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Season 3 is happening.
I am shocked they haven't just cut it off because this sold
Yeah,
like
right.
basically nothing.
Mm-hmm. But they must have had this planned out for a long ways, like a long run off for this stuff. Because they're doing an insane thing where a character comes out every month for the rest of this year.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no other fighting game is getting characters out this fast.
No other fighting game has Duck King.
No. But yeah, they're putting in Duck King. They're putting in Rick Strauda, who hasn't been in this game series since Real Bout Fatal Fury 2, The Newcomers. He's one of the newcomers.
Oh. Well,
He's like
I guess
apparently
he's
a
an
Native American
old-comer
boxer. That's, yeah, by now, yes. Kim Kaufman. Did I
Kaufman.
say it? Kaufman.
now.
Yeah, he's the typical Taekwondo guy that's been basically every King of Fighters. And Laukron Gaudenmaus. Gauden Meows?
Guten Mouse. Oh, you good mouse. And then you pet a tiny mouse. It's
Yes.
Cherry Scampers. That was us after she helped us with some of those Grand Blue missions. Oh, good mouse.
Good mouse.
Laukhorn Gaudmus?
Gaudmus. He's a villain for the Fatal Fury anime movie, the motion picture. Which makes sense because they keep getting Obari, the like lead animator from those, the director, to come back for new character announcement and stuff for this game.
Wait,
This game would be so
the
cool
one with
if it
the
weren't
magic
hamstringed.
armor?
Yeah, wait, no, I don't think he's...
Yeah, that's the one with the magic armor.
Okay.
That's crazy. I still haven't seen that movie.
Yeah, no, I bought this movie forever ago and never watched
We
it.
need to watch it.
We do.
And 2 more unannounced characters.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because one every month.
From July to December. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They are doing what's being called a deep dive into Kingdom Hearts event at D23 this year, August 15th. We don't know exactly what it entails.
Neat.
Okay.
It does not matter what they've said, what we say about it. People will expect new Kingdom Hearts gameplay.
I look forward to the live action tour of the studio.
So
Exciting.
What if they announce a Disney Plus show? I feel like that's become inevitable.
What? I was thinking a Disney World for the game, a Disney Plus show.
They announced the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. level.
So I know it's pointless to talk to Kingdom Hearts fans to tell them to tamper their expectations.
Uh-huh.
But I will say the rumors were that Disney has been riding their ass to show off something about this game for the longest time, and the most they could get out of them was that Nintendo Direct. So there's a really high possibility that this will mostly be fluff, but you can hope.
It'll be fluff, and then you see one frame of Big Hero 6.
Would people be happy if Big Hero 6 was back? San Francisco is one of the most disappointing worlds in 3.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah,
Once
probably
off
not.
If they need to what they need to show is the Zootopia world. That's what would
true.
get asses in
That
seats.
actually would
What they
excite a
need
lot
to
of people.
show is Sora in that realistic ass world holding a Glock.
or they need to show the Star Wars world where Terra is talking to Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's like, this seems familiar. Have I been here before? It feels like I've been here before.
Many
Terra walking up
possibilities.
to Padme, like, are you afraid of me?
Oof. Oof. Anyway, Octopath Traveler 1 and 2 are coming to Switch 2 October 1st.
Nice.
That would be nice, but they are $60 a piece,
Uh-oh.
and there is no upgrade pass from Switch 1 or save transfer.
Eat shit.
Why are you
Yeah.
like this?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, the fact that nobody's gonna buy these if they already had it. You could have gotten $10 out of people.
You could have.
I don't understand any company being resistant to just offering an upgrade path. The amount of people who will find a discounted physical copy, buy it, and then upgrade is so fucking small
Right?
compared to the people who will just upgrade. You're giving up real money for theoretical money, which is always an incorrect decision. Literally always.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, Square Enix apparently makes this mistake on almost all their releases, but they're super inconsistent. Like, once in a while, they'll do it right. There'll be an upgrade
there's
path.
7 remakes are not $60 at launch, right? I think 7 remake itself wasn't. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I wasn't even talking about that, but I was just talking about the upgrade pass situation. But I think you're right on the prices.
It's really just the concept of even bringing an older game over. They fucking the MSRP for 7 remake Intergrade was $40 at launch on the Switch 2, and it's currently $13.99. And you're going to charge $60 for Octopath 1 and 2?
Yeah, Octopath 1,
Octopath
which is
1
older
it
than
was a
remake.
Switch. It was a Switch 1 launch year game, wasn't it?
It is close, if not.
Yeah.
It is super old.
That is nuts.
It's fucking crazy. Why can't they be consistent about this?
It was the second year, so that game is 8 years old.
$60, please.
And you put a note in here that they did this for Star Ocean's second story R2.
Yep, it came out today, in fact, I think. Or yesterday.
They're so bad at
But
this.
full price, no upgrade path, no saves.
Of course. Of course.
Like, the no saves is especially egregious.
Right?
Like, you
It's
wanted to absolutely make sure that nobody...
Not even one.
Just wild
Would buy
levels
this.
of garbage. What are you thinking?
So the Star Ocean's 30th anniversary live stream, July 19th. That's only a few days away. They have literally said there will not be new information about a new game in the series.
Then why bother?
I don't know. It's just there to make me sad.
Maybe they're lying.
But think about all the pop-up cafes you could know about.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those streams where they're doing Japanese variety show shit and everybody enough of a rube to stay up at 4 a.m. or whatever and watch it will just start posting about self-harm.
As
Like,
someone
there
who
wasn't
stayed
anything
up-
there.
As someone who stayed up for the Dragon Quest stream, I'm a little hurt.
That was at least supposed to be something.
I watched the other one, which definitely was not something.
Yeah, okay.
Where it's like, ooh, what if you got a slime on a towel? And I'm like, I can't. That's only in Japan. Oh, I'm watching the wrong stream.
Pretty Party Going Overboard got announced. That they teased this earlier was a upcoming Pretty like Disgaea board game sort of thing. And now it's real and happening. It's out November 12th in Japan. It's like Disgaea party game, like Mario Party.
Mm-hmm.
But it has I guess a big focus on you guys. You can work together with people and also betray them.
I love that the tagline of the trailer is pride, friendship, throw them overboard.
Yeah, a lot of it seems to involve wrapping people up in blankets and throwing them off of stuff.
Roll them up in a carpet and throw them off a bridge.
Basically. They said the Western release is happening, but we don't have a date for that yet.
Hmm.
And I have an update to the Assassin's Creed Black Flag story from a few weeks ago. The developers of the Resynced edition, as we heard about, are facing massive layoffs at the end of this month. This is Ubisoft Barcelona. So this week, a bunch of them went on strike. They had a rally outside of the place of like 90 people on the 14th. They're doing another one today.
Good.
Try and like pressure them into not doing that because that's
Fucking
disgusting.
insane.
This is
It
the
is
best-selling
disgusting.
Assassin's Creed in forever.
Fucking
And they want to fire
assholes.
basically the whole team. It sounds like it's only 50 people too. It's like is 50 people you couldn't keep them employed?
Nope.
Well, no, because we're going to be closing down all our studios and moving every single development to that scam studio.
When I slowly liquidate my entire company that I am running, somehow I will come out rich and not be liquidated before the final cut. Every single one of these companies is marching us towards post-capitalism, and they think they're that. They think, I'm close enough to the rank of ship captain. I'll be good. Every single fucking one of them. Hey, Aggro.
We got some breaking news.
Oh, we had a good transition. What?
So the actor who was going to play Kratos in that live action show, who was the voice actor for Thor in Ragnarok,
Yeah.
Ryan Hurst, he tore his bicep doing a stunt, so they have to recast him now. They had finished 4 episodes.
Oh, no.
They have to recast because it's supposed to take about a year for him to recover, and they didn't want to wait that long. To which I say, it takes you fucking forever to make anything anyway.
Right?
Right.
Like now, I do not believe that you will recast and reshoot those episodes faster than it would take for him to recover. I simply don't believe Amazon has the capability to do that.
That is horrifying.
4 episodes in is some shit. Damn.
Oh my.
Imagine what the writing hoops they might jump through to just keep going and like change out the actor.
He had to put on 40 pounds for this role.
Fuck
Like
them.
he put on 40 pounds of muscle.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
them.
Like he got enormous. What? Look, I know actors that you think it's very cool to do your own stunts, but consider not.
No, you gotta do. I'm sorry.
You got to do them.
Like that makes it look so much more real, and
Yeah.
we've already nerfed what stunts are to the
Like,
point where it's just
Like,
there's almost nothing in it.
honestly, if anything, at this point, that was the problem of someone not doing enough risk assessment and not
Exactly,
good
it's
enough
almost certainly-
training.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't even a problem.
Yeah, I
with
wonder
stunts.
how
This
he
had-
did it, because ripping the bicep is hard.
Yeah, we have no idea how it happened. So
Yeah, I'm very curious, but in the circumstances like this, a lot of it comes down to having been overly ambitious in some way or not testing enough and shit like that. God damn.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it
he
sucks.
could have rolled out of bed. We don't know.
He gains that much fucking muscle mass and he's like, fuck shit, guys, oh my god.
And the insane part is they can't even use scenes that Kratos wasn't in. Because Atreus has an actual kid for an actor, so if they wait like 6 months and start filming again, he'll be like 6 inches taller.
Yeah, again, they just have to recast so fast and write in the most shallow excuse for someone else to be Kratos.
Yeah, get the
They're
Wachowskis
they've
on
said
this.
they're
They'll
just
figure
going
it
to
out.
completely reshoot.
The
That's
Wachowskis figured
insane.
it out for the Matrix. They can figure it out for Kratos. Kratos changed his mind, so he changed his appearance. There, done.
There, done.
Nailed
We
it.
did it.
Fucking Netflix shut down Cowboy Bebop for only a year for almost a year because John Cho like tore his knee.
Mhm.
But Amazon can't shut down for a year for fucking Kratos.
Yeah,
John
that's
Cho
just
has more
stupid.
bowling power, I'm guessing. He is, in fact, Harold or Kumar. I actually haven't seen that
Yeah,
movie
I
in 20
can't remember.
years. I don't
I
remember.
can't remember what.
But I'm pretty sure he's Harold. I'm pretty fucking certain he's Harold.
Yeah, he's probably Harold. You're probably right.
But again, 20 fucking years. I don't know.
He's also Sulu in Star Trek.
Wait, was he in the reboot Star Trek?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't remember.
I assumed that was
at all.
why he got the Cowboy Bebop role, because execs are really dumb. So it's like, well, he did martial arts in space. That's probably the guy we want.
I feel like his career had a buff in between that I didn't hear about, but I don't fucking know. Anyway, this guy does not have that pull. This whole situation fucking sucks. I'm going to do my best to memory wipe and go back to my original transition. Aggro, you have some Assassin's Creed news.
I do. Speaking of Black Flag Resynced, it was briefly unplayable because
Oh.
Ubisoft is an irredeemably shitty company.
Who could have seen this
Whoa.
coming? Why did it happen?
So early on the 11th, which I think was a Saturday, Ubisoft Connect, which is just Uplay, went down on their end for like an hour,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
and people are reporting they just couldn't play the game,
That's not what.
What?
which is, it's something that shouldn't happen generally.
Uh-huh.
But this game's own FAQ specifically states that, oh yeah, you only need a connection to download it and then to connect once for authentication. And then the game is completely playable offline unless you're doing, quote, live content like their store or some special mission stuff.
This should be
Uh-huh.
as easy of a slam dunk lawsuit as the fucking PS5 having 8K on the box. What are we doing? Start suing more motherfuckers and winning. Fuck this shit. Fuck you, motherfucker.
See, now I need to go track down when that strike started and see if somebody got silly in the server room before they hit the picket line. Crimson Desert patch 1.14.00 adds cross saves,
Wow.
which is always nice.
It is.
Huh.
You
Okay.
just it'll throw up a QR code, take you to their website. You can get a Pearl Abyss ID, which is just an account on their website, and then you can link your accounts. Good stuff.
Cool. Now my joke. Imagine buying Crimson Desert. Close your eyes. Now imagine buying it twice.
I know, right? What were you doing, man?
That's awesome. But
Look,
no,
there
it's
are
always
people
good.
who are fucking into that game.
I'm honestly, it's glad. I want every game to have that if they're multi-platform, but they
Yeah,
never
no.
do. So
Yeah, no, it's the best thing in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'd love to be able to transfer my Grand Blue character to PC.
yeah, tell
love-
me about it.
Right?
I beat the game twice. Oh, my Charlotta.
I always love the confidence I would have of buying a game either on console or PC, just in case that version's the bad one, and then I can buy the other one without losing my saves. Pure Arts is making a 1-to-1 scale model of Gustav's arm from Expedition 33.
Okay.
That sucker is 19 inches long. It's coming out Q3 2027. It is $429. This is the part where I'd really like to make a joke about it costing as much or more than a PS5, but we don't live in the good timeline.
No.
No, we don't. Do you think the people working on this are ever like, it's so big, nobody's going to shove it up their ass, right? Like, it's big enough that won't happen.
It comes on this big diorama stand.
As usual, yeah.
Yeah, so there's not an enormous amount of protrudence, and the fingers are kind of curled.
You can probably take it off.
Yeah, like, I mean, where there's a will, there's a way.
It's not even his arm. It's his forearm. I was trying to figure out how this tiny motherfucker of a man had a 19-inch arm. I'm like looking at my own arm and going, what? What? Wait, what? 19 what? And then I look at the thing and it's like, oh, it's the fucking, it's just the okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, it's just the machine.
I knew this game was French, but damn, that motherfucker's short.
Jesus.
I don't know. I'm looking at this aggro. It looks like it has at least like 8 or 9 inches of protrusion. You could get something going.
How many inches of
like I
venom
said,
does this convert to?
Like you cannot design a figurine that is impossible to shove into an orifice.
At least you have a lot of music.
It's like
to
how
listen to on
locks
Bandcamp
only keep out honest people.
Yeah.
Locks only keep out honest people, but some locks keep people more honest than others.
True.
That is a sick ass object, though.
It really is cool.
Pre-orders now open. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I
What's up? Here, you know what? I can make this more fitting and comfortable. Okay, Aggro, go ahead.
Yeah, no, here we go. There has been an announcement
Okay.
for a Biker Mice from Mars video game.
Oh, wow. That's
This
pretty
will
cool.
be the third Biker Mice from Mars game.
What?
The first one was on the NES, made by Konami. It was a racing game.
Oh.
Second one was on the PS2.
That I did not know.
Now we have this one with no date. It's been announced. Okay, it's being bankrolled by a company called the Nacelle Company. I looked into it. There's some kind of weird media conglomerate. They used to produce stand-up comedy specials, and now they do a bunch of documentaries.
What?
And they own a bunch of Saturday morning cartoon IPs.
Okay.
I put an image from their website in the Big Thing channel. They're trying to Voltron them, get it, into some kind of grotesque shared universe project.
Fucking insane.
Oh.
Why? What?
Oh, wait, I've seen these cow people. What are those from?
Those are from, God, what was it called?
They're
don't
like
remember.
the something Cowboys of Moo Mesa.
Yes.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah.
You saw that at the local trans-owned arcade. That lady there took us to their shop room, and they had a reproduction of that
Yeah, they
and some illustrations and stuff for the arcade they're soon going to set up.
Yeah, they've got them. They've got dragonflies with a Z.
Oh man.
Okay,
And a
I've
bunch
never
of other
even
shit
heard
I
of
don't
that
know.
one. RoboForce Sectars.
We're really like throwing out lines and hoping here. Like
Project
somebody
includes
remembers,
new
right?
comic books from Oni Press and upcoming animated series. Please. You think nobody gives a shit about He-Man? Put out a Biker Mice from... No, Biker Mice from Mars is the most powerful one of these on this
really
image.
is.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. I
Put out a fucking Sectars show in 2027.
Jesus.
I support it. Make as much stupid shit as you want. At least it might be interesting.
Yeah, no, I mean that's wild. It's actually being made by Purple Play or Purple Tree. Their branding seems inconsistent. These are the guys who made that Baki Punch-Out game. Baki Hanma Blood Arena.
Oh, I believe
What?
they're Brazilian.
Yeah, they
That
are.
game-
No, they're Argentinian.
Okay. That game seemed okay. Not like good, but okay. And that's more
sure
than you
it'll-
need for a Biker Mice from Mars game, I think.
I'm sure they'll just make some shit like Shredder's Revenge. Like, obviously more low rent, but I'm sure they'll do
yeah.
something like that.
That seems to be the general thing you do with these old shows, but
Yeah, I
Did
mean,
cool
that,
for
did that
something else.
Toxic Avenger one of those ever come out?
I
oh, I
think
don't know if it
so.
released.
Let me see.
All they've said about this game so far is that the main 3 mice will be playable at the start and other characters later, and that it has arcade gameplay, whatever the fuck that means.
Okay, so it probably is exactly what we're talking about.
A beat 'em up on motorcycles.
Oh, I think it's called Toxic Crusaders. Is that right?
Is it?
It should be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not out yet.
Okay.
You can buy DLC for it on Steam, though.
What does
The
that
soundtrack,
mean? Oh,
even though the
okay.
game isn't out yet.
Absurd. Well, that's it for the news this week. We did it. We survived. Bob and I changed forever. Chris and Agro not. Seems a little unfair.
I actually want this shirt. This is a good shirt.
That is a good shirt. That'd make a fucking great shirt. If only Capcom was a bit more Sega with their merch.
Uh-huh.
Look, my artist has been going through it, so I'll have a Sonic one of these eventually.
A Sonic one of what? A Sonic cravat?
You know, image,
Oh,
form.
okay. A Sonic soda. Oh, okay. All right. I was like, what shirt-like thing are you gonna wear that's got Sonic on it? I'm staring at your wardrobe, like trying to figure it out. Aggro, when will you become Cube that is Sonic?
Is that a thing?
I mean,
Does Sonic feature a prominent cube at any point?
I mean,
It almost has
imagine,
to, right?
imagine you're a cube, but then imagine
Well,
that cube is somehow Sonic.
There's the Blue Wisp. It's a cube.
There's Cubot.
There's Cubot.
There
People
is
would love
Cubot.
Aggro as Cubot. Bob, wasn't it weird that Cubot and Orbot don't show up in any of the Boom games except for Fire and Ice?
That was weird when they showed up at the very end. Yeah, that was bizarre.
Yeah, that shit's weird.
Orbot and Cubot are another very reactionary Sega thing because people like Proto Orbot in Unleashed. They're like,
Yeah.
so there's a funny one now, and they're both funny now.
Yeah, and that's the
They're
Colors game.
hilarious, actually.
And Colors was written by the Happy Tree Friends writers, right?
So was Forces, I think. I think they wrote the script for English Forces at least, which is why it's so unbelievably weird.
Huh.
I might be wrong in that. Don't hold me to that, though.
Okay.
Maybe they only wrote Lost World, which is why all of Sonic's dialogue that is calling whichever member of the Deadly Six is in front of him a slur.
Anyway, that's it. Please look forward to more Sonic again. Bob and I will be Sonic the Hedgehog in a fucking car multiple times Friday.
It'd be funny if we never played a Sonic in a car. It was like, we object to Sonic being in a car.
I mean, there are just better characters to play as in Cross Worlds.
Right?
And in the first one, because we have Banjo and Kazooie.
Exactly.
And in the second one, because chat may get Timer Chan above 21 hours, in which case we're going to play as the Yogscast. That's the only way we're going to do it.
Have you considered that you should save Cross Worlds until the Ava characters come out?
No. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm considering that right now, and I'm saying nope.
Okay.
We might do another stream with it when the Ava characters come out, though.
I don't think that'll happen.
It's more happening than me not doing it this month than definitely doing it later. I don't know. Yeah, we can already play as Ray. Sage is right there. It's the same voice actress. This is the joke Elitho is making.
I see.
Yes.
Yeah, but Sage will have voice acting and Ray will not because they decided on
I
that.
know, it's fucking weird.
They made the worst decisions they could.
Little bit. Chris, what are you streaming?
I don't know. Maybe Ace Combat.
Ooh,
Sure.
hell yeah. Aggro, what are you up to?
I have obtained a Wi-Fi enabled data scraper. I'm going to drive around my neighborhood and see if there's anybody who owns a 3D printer.
Okay.
And I'm going to break into their house and 3D print something. And when they object, make some kind of Napster era-esque argument about the free exchange of ideas and the democratization of production, and see how that works.
Okay. Good luck with
Sounds
that.
great.
Hey, Aggro.
Yo.
I just realized I could do this with my mind.
Great. Now we have to start Big Think Over because Aggro tore his bicep.
I vote Chris Hemsworth plays Dr. Aggro.
Thank you very much for listening to this episode of Big Things to Mention. Big Things to Mention is only possible because of you and your support over at patreon.com, which will be very important for Aggro in the coming months as he recovers from having his bicep torn by being stretched so wide on stream. You can also get access to the movie Isolation 119 and many other things. In fact, sometime soon, exclusive shows that will never see the light of day may appear there. We shall see. Patreon.com/GBpodcast.